All right, everybody, welcome to the Comic Wrestling Podcast. This is the Wrestling Ring. I'm your host, as always, Deadly Dave. This man right here
is the wild card, Ace Williams.
And joining us once again is...
Ridiculous Nick.
It's Kid Ridiculous or Nicholas.
We don't know how you forget it by now.
I forget it all the time, so you're forgiven.
Hey, we do whatever.
Exactly. We do whatever. It's true, actually.
Well,
yeah. On Nike, we do whatever. Right? Yeah, I can't get sued for saying that.
Exactly.
Onto something.
But this is a watch-along episode. Since it's Royal Rumble time, so it was Royal Rumble time.
It was. We are 2 days behind the Rumble right now.
But so if you already know spoilers, too fucking bad we're doing the episode anyways.
If you don't know spoilers, how lucky for you.
Yeah, we're not gonna do the entire broadcast, which was 4 fucking hours long. So WrestleMania is probably going to be 8 this year.
Oh my god, I was hoping it was at least 12. 37 matches should be held at WrestleMania.
I was reading that they want to split it up between 2 days. They want to do Saturday and Sunday.
God.
How fucking horrible.
When are you going to fit in your fan expo and crap?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, why do you need to spread it over 2 days? That's just stupid.
Well, let's not forget,
you're going to lose
WrestleMania 2 was held in 3 different venues.
That's in one day, though.
Yeah, and it was only like 2.5 hours long.
It's for real, because it was all back in the day.
So we're just going to do the women's Rumble match and the men's Rumble match. So, yeah, I think that'll be really cool.
That'll be cool. But before we get into that, the other day when we were recording the comic shop, literally after Marcadius, myself, and Dave got off our phone, or not off our phones, got done doing the show, we kind of all got on our phones, and we all noticed that Kobe Bryant, along with some others, had passed away in a helicopter crash. I don't really know full details on it, but I was a pretty big basketball fan when I was a kid. I mean, I still enjoy it quite a bit. I played for like 5 years. I wasn't that good at all. But Kobe Bryant was a huge name when I was a kid growing up. I mean, I know he's still a big name now, but I just wanted to kind of give our condolences to everybody involved.
Yes, for sure.
Friends, family, and anybody that...
Yeah, especially, I mean, I get Kobe Bryant's the star, but you should mention the other people that were on the helicopter, too. You know what I mean? Yep. It's not just him and his daughter.
Yeah, because it was like 2 couples and their kids, and I mean, I'm sorry if I don't have the names and stuff again. But, because I mean, I'm not on my phone and stuff like that, but just kind of, we wanted to mention it now because, again, this podcast is going to be in a couple, like, maybe a week or so out from now. Yeah. But, for us, it's current,
and it'll still be relevant.
Exactly,
people will still be talking about it.
Just kind of wanted to mention that because as much as we are wrestling and pretty much comic books, on the flyer it says pop culture and all sorts of stuff, and
it's not like it's something you can escape anyway.
No, exactly. So. And even if we weren't fans, honestly, I think it'd be just something polite to mention because that's just a thing to do. But now that's out of the way. I don't think I had any other news or anything else. If anybody's doing a watch along with us, you see that there's wrestling stuff out. There's Royal Rumble. There's some snackages.
Because when we do pay-per-views, we have to do snacks.
Right, exactly. Yes. So Bubba Ray, my dude, if you're out there listening and you want to hang out, you want to bring some Oreos, your boy's got a fridge full of milk and a heart full of gold. So bring it on over.
And bring Velvet Sky with you.
See, now we had to cross the line.
Oh.
You know what I did?
Yeah.
I'm trying so hard. Come on over, guys. Seriously. Someone tag him in this. I'll let him be mean to me. Bring Devon, though, just to ice the...
Just to testify.
Right.
Bring Spike. What the hell? We'll throw him
Seriously.
around.
Yeah. I try to throw me around. Motherfucker.
Dances with Dudley and whatever,
Oh, that'd be so
Can't
cool.
bring Big Dick, but,
Yeah, I can. For what?
Whoa.
Let's get back on this train. Right?
Off the rails again.
And another thing, you see a little Undertaker.
Yes.
Who's won a Royal Rumble.
That's right.
You see a Daniel Bryan, who's won a Royal Rumble. You see a Hulk Hogan, who has
won 2
yeah.
Royal Rumbles.
Dusty Rhodes, baby, because if it's wrestling, it's got to be Dusty Rhodes.
He's been in a Royal Rumble,
Rusty Rhodes. Roman Reigns, who's going to probably win this Royal Rumble. That's probably what's going to happen. Boo on him. He won it a couple of years ago, and then he beat
The Undertaker.
Don't say it! I hear you. And then you got Little John Cena, but you probably can't see him. Literally,
And
he's probably so far out of frame.
And Elektra, who was more exciting than John Cena.
Yeah, the Elektra thing, it's not wrestling. It could be if she was here. But I picked this up the other day, and it cost me way more money than I thought, so I threw the receipt away. It's just out of existence now. But
it didn't cost that much.
I have 4 Daredevil. I know we're not in the comic shop, but I have 4 Daredevil themed Funkos from the Daredevil TV show. I have Kingpin, a Matt Murdock, Punisher with guns from season 2, and Daredevil in his suit.
Sweet.
They did not make, as far as I know, they did not make an Elektra for the TV show. And she is absolutely 100% my favorite female in all of the Marvel Universe. Hands down, absolutely. She's the coolest. She kills Bullseye. Or no, Bullseye kills her. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that last part. I just got excited. Anyways, on to the Rumble. Oh, first, actually, we got to bring out the
old prediction board.
We have a prediction board for those that don't know. Every year for the last...
God knows how many years.
Yeah.
It's been probably almost 10.
Oh, it's over 10. Our
Is
friendship...
it? Oh, that's right. It is over 10, yeah.
Our friendship has exceeded 10 years. I think...
For now.
This is
Until
our...
I piss you off.
I think we're on like 12 years of friendship. Or 11. So we've been doing pay-per-views for literally almost the last 10 years.
He's put up with me for 12 years.
And he's put up with me. So, you know, the peanut butter to the jelly, the whatever, I'm not really sure.
And you 2 put up with me.
Yeah. And it's been,
Can we have this talk now? Intervention! For us, because we don't
It's
know
like
what
Dr.
we're
Phil. Why?
doing. What's going on? I have a mustache. Why am I doing that?
Why?
But we do a prediction board every pay-per-view we've
Yep.
almost ever done.
It's been pictures of, or, you know, of
A
the
poster
run-
board. Yeah, and Dave does it normally. It's a poster board with like a printout of the picture of the matches, the Rumble, whatever the pay-per-view
A couple of times I've done it with trading cards when I've had
Yes,
the
he has.
actual doubles of the trading cards of everybody that's in them.
And we did for a while. The winner, whoever won the most matches, would
Would
get
get
like mostly the poster. I wanted it if I won because I never did. I got like 2 of them, I think. But it is Ace's turn. Can I get a drum roll?
Oh, I like it.
Is this okay?
Yeah, that's really
It
good.
works?
I like that. Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. And
Love it.
behind it, I'm not wearing any clothes. Just kidding. My Pedro Morales was not hanging too well.
But since Nick has seen spoilers,
You don't
He
get to
doesn't get
put
to-
your fucking
you don't
name.
get to participate. So too bad.
You know what? You can write on it right now if you would like.
All right.
I have a marker.
And thanks because of fucking Facebook.
I'll be right back from the podcast.
This is actually the first time we've done a pay-per-view at your establishment.
It is true. It is damn true.
Damn true.
Let me see what colors I
It is
used.
damn real.
You're gonna use a fuchsia color
Fuchsia.
for the
Fuchsia
ladies
for the
and a
ladies.
red for the men. I am going with KO Kevin Owens to win the men's Royal Rumble and become the WWE. Is it Universal? Or is it WWE?
It's the,
A WWE heavyweight
yeah.
champion.
Lesnar has the WWE. The Fiend has the Universal.
Okay.
So.
And I am going with, I don't like her, but the boss, Sasha Banks, to win.
I'm going.
Well, you did like her when we were watching.
I think she's like a sexy little minx, but I don't like her. That's
Roman Reigns and Alexa Bliss.
Ooh, Roman Reigns.
Not that I want him to win.
I don't like it. I don't. We don't really have a spot to put this up the whole time, but here it is, and we will go with it as we go with it. And look at, I even taped this up there. Isn't that pretty fancy?
That's awesome.
No one's keeping this. I am, because it's a nice one. You sons of
So mine
bitches.
are horrible. Is that what you're saying?
Oh,
See?
When you put words in other people's mouths, it makes them feel like an asshole, and that should make you feel bad about yourself.
well, you are an asshole.
Acehole.
You know what?
You're an asshole.
I don't know where to put this motherfucker. Can we just stop the show? What is happening?
There's a show?
What
Just
just
stop
We're
the
just
show.
doing this because we're crazy.
Well, I probably don't want to document my type of crazy. Normally I do wear my suit my suit jacket during these podcasts, but today Ooh la la, no, no, no. I'm wearing my fancy dancy ace hole. Get it straight. Sure, Dave would be normally wearing his probably, but I'm not sure why he's not.
Because I'm horrible at what I do.
Ooh! I don't know why I did that. It wasn't a macho man at all.
No.
I was thinking about Dusty, but then I did that.
They're starting to meld together.
This is a bad day. All right. We got everything.
We all know what happens when Macho Man does a Dusty impression.
Oh boy,
Let's not go there.
I probably will die right now because I would laugh really hard at that. So we've got Todd Phillips pointing at me like this. The King, his hands are crisscrossed applesauce, and Cesaro, Baron Corbin. I mean, Jesus, who the fuck is that?
CM Punk.
My God, is that?
Oh God,
Corbin?
Is that the Big Show?
Okay, Nick. See,
now you sound like you're from Whitehall.
You
all
sound
right?
like you're from Whitehall. He went
there.
Yes!
Why don't you have a Chant Crew shirt on?
Big Show
Digger.
Go.
But look at the difference. See how he looks a little bit like Cesaro?
Yes.
You see how he looks a little bit like Punk?
Yeah.
Do you see how he doesn't look like a goddamn thing like the Big Show?
Right, it's Gilbert.
You just went even worse.
You could have said Perry Saturn and I'd have given you a pass.
Fine, Perry Saturn.
That's mine. I've given you 2. And he gives me Gilbert.
Gilbert. Yeah.
Just incredible. Give me that one? Nope. I got it. Ladies, let's get back into the fucking action.
So if that's where we're at, you can freeze frame it there where King's just looking off into the distance. There's a young chick,
Well, he's not sure.
Maybe he's in his car and he's sleeping. Like when we
look
met
at
him.
the Ricky Gervais looking motherfucker right behind King's head. You see him up in the corner?
And then we've got the grandpa from 3 Ninjas behind him.
I love it. That's what I'm talking about. He looks like Ricky Gervais to me.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, it looks like an autistic Ricky Gervais. Is that mean to say? Because
the guy over here in the with the white, the blue jacket with the white stripes on his shoulders looks like the autistic version of Johnny Gargano. So no,
Johnny not wrestling.
Johnny no wrestling. We're probably gonna get sued, but that's okay. That's all right.
They're not gonna get anything anyways.
I'm made of money.
Are you?
You break me open like a pinata and you find out. Two things
Quick,
will happen.
baseball
Two
bat.
things will happen. You'll find out what I'm really made of, and I won't have to worry about anything anymore.
Quick, somebody grab a baseball bat.
Oh, just use your fists. Don't bother me. Speaking of fists, real quick. Disturbed, Stained.
I saw it at SPAC.
SPAC August 4th.
I think we need to go to that.
I'd like to go to that.
Yeah.
Last time I saw Disturbed and Stained was like 10 years ago.
I saw them at the Civic Center.
Yep.
And I almost met the lead singer at the gym, but he had his headphones on and his bodyguard, and I was like, I'm not walking up to that motherfucker.
No, he's a big dude. Did he have his snake bites in?
Yeah, that's how I knew it was.
I don't know why I did that. That just makes me think of a snake bite. Your battery is running low.
Oh shit!
Oh my!
Because it's not plugged in.
Oh! I was pointing that out too. I went, oh
my
God.
We are technical difficulties, ladies and folks.
Oh no.
Where can I plug this fucking thing in?
That's what she said.
Plug the black one. Okay. Fuck the lights behind us. Yep, there they go. Oh my God, the show's ruined.
Oh no.
The show is ruined.
Yep. This is such a great show. We're so professional.
I like this one actually. I like off the rails into because I don't want to just jump right into it without any. You know what I mean?
Without something happening.
It feels kind of rushed when we do that.
Right, and I don't want to do that. I just got out of work. I want to mellow in with my friends. I kid. I kid. But I want to relax and just kind of coast into this if we can. But yeah, I'm ready for it. If you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? I'm ready!
I'm ready to rumble.
Let's get it on. Oh shit, I gotta turn it down or we're really gonna get sued.
Oh shit!
No, you don't have to turn it down all the way, but
How loud? Let's give it a sample?
Yeah. A little bit more, but at least so we can hear the entrance music and shit, but I think that's good.
We're at a 2, folks. Let's keep it there. Yeah. I like it. I'm gonna point out all the celebrities.
I just don't understand who said, "Oh, King, we'll put him back at the announce table." That's a great idea.
By God, My God.
Because, you know, JR, he's on the other channel. We'll put King back on there so people think, you know, something's going to happen.
That's honestly my thing. I feel like they did that so King wouldn't go to AEW.
Well, why would you? I don't even.
I'm
think
just
they
saying.
would bring,
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's WWE. Look at this guy. He's got Corey fucking Graves' hair.
That's what happened. It fell off. And
No, we're gonna
He
watch.
stole it.
If I clicked on it right, we are watching the ladies,
We
the
are.
divas, the cha-chas.
I love how they still have to do the rules. Like, they don't announce that, you know, in the pre-show and all that.
I
shit.
love that they even think they have rules because how many times have you seen Fatal 4-Way, Falls Count Anywhere, whatever match, and there's a rope break,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, here comes
Ooh,
your
Alexa Bliss
Coming out as number 1, and I would
looking sexy
definitely
as hell.
come out as number 2. Where's the entrance?
Wow, they don't even have an entrance
See,
set
this
up.
is what
That's-
bothers me about WWE, the fact that they do all the CGI bullshit. Stop. I don't know. I hate this.
I mean, I get that it's a big arena, but, like, they have it for every big arena. Why is it any different here? That makes no sense to me.
If Carmella wasn't a human being, Alexa Bliss to me would be the sexiest female alive.
She looks so good. Like a Bret Hart style jacket. That's actually pretty cool. And just so everybody knows, if you've been following the podcast, you know we are not current on any of this.
I follow it all the time.
It's just it's such a bad product.
I
always like the Rumble matches. So she looks so good. Still doing the Harley Quinn kind of thing with the pigtails and shit.
With the frosted tips.
The pink tips.
Yeah, pink tips for sure.
Oh, Bianca Belair from NXT.
Very sexy black woman. I
Careful.
absolutely love the sass.
You want to get whipped with her hair?
I'd like her to just kick me right in the mouth, just with her foot.
He stole my line. I was gonna say, careful. She might whip you with that fucking hair.
She's terrific. I love her.
At least she's making it down to the ring quicker.
I'm not racist. I like black women. Not so much men.
I'm doing her best AJ Lee, skipping down to the ring.
Oh, you see what she told you to kiss, Ace? Almost
Her
slipped up there.
attitude is awesome. I absolutely love it.
She's very unique. She's more unique than a lot of the women.
Now, what do we got for snacks? Skittles and
Kit Kats.
Kit Kats.
pass me over Kit Kat.
Please just don't do it. Don't do it. Not in front of me. Do it like behind the table, under the table, away from me.
Wait, what were you doing under the table? Whoa.
Why you gotta go there? Nick, well, he'd like to go there.
Whoa.
Look at Sami Zayn in the background off in the fucking crowd. Look at her. Look at her. I'm not much into muscular women, but I really do like that Bianca Belair. That hair's gonna get her dead, though. She's gonna get it caught up in something and die. That's not funny, you sick fuck.
Go up to the top rope and end up
Step on her hair and not know it. Kind of like the grandma in the Clumps. I bent over to pick up my towel. The next thing I know, I felt this champagne go straight up through my back. And then I realized I was stepping on my titty. Like that's gonna be that. You know what I mean?
So do you think Kofi Kingston's going to do something stupid or one of the females is going to do their best Kofi Kingston impression and do some weird way of not getting eliminated?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe, maybe not.
I was reading some stuff about, like the greatest moments in Rumble history and stuff, and they were talking about Shawn Michaels being the first person to go from number 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that was when the Rumble, they came in every minute. It was a half an hour long.
Mm-hmm.
And they're acting like this is some big, huge, accomplishment. Because he went from number 1.
I mean, I know they're never going to mention Benoit, but...
And Benoit's that was a really good Rumble, too.
It was so heart-driven, and legit, the Rumble was a good Rumble.
Yeah.
The whole pay-per-view was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh! Yeah!
Mighty Molly!
Yeah! Molly Holly. And she's
so,
coming out as Mighty Molly, which
that's
means
so cool.
I would love it if The Hurricane was in the male one.
That would be great.
You know who would be great in the male one? And I'm going to say right now, Abyss.
Abyss would be sick. Having Abyss would be fucking amazing.
He's in the company. Why wouldn't you?
Fuck, have JB show up. Just JB come
JBL? Look at her. Look at Mighty Molly.
So
She's
cool.
the freaking awesomest. She's in all these Rumbles lately because, whatever, but still. She is great.
She's legit, yeah. She's...
I wonder.
She was always absolutely one of my favorites as a kid. Hands down.
When they introduced her with the Hollies, I was like, that is such a great addition to that whole package. It really is.
I still have my my Mighty Molly WWF action figure.
That's really cool.
It's that outfit, but blue. with her blonde pigtails.
See, like, I'd rather have somebody like her come out than like Kelly or...
Right, because this chick is she contributes.
Yeah.
No offense to, Kelly, but offense. Look at that high cross body by
my
Molly
God.
Holly. Ooh, she is just mighty.
And doing the pose and everything.
Yes.
That's so cool.
She's awesome.
I'd definitely like to meet her.
I would love to meet her. Actually, we're talking about the Royal Rumble. I have to show my coup de grace, my creme de la creme. The Royal Rumble is my absolute favorite pay-per-view. I don't think I've ever showed this on the podcast, have I?
I don't think so.
No.
This is my Royal Rumble 2000 poster who we all know won it, The Rock.
Ooh, Nikki Cross.
Who should have actually won it was the Big Show.
Yep.
But this was my Royal Rumble poster for the people seeing it at home. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. It's pretty awesome. We've gotten a shit ton of people that we've met to sign it. And I mean, both the Hardys, the APA, Jericho, Gangrel, Godfather, Road Dogg, Billy Gunn, X-Pac, Bubba Ray,
Xbox, you
You
go
got Rikishi on it?
Rikishi, Scotty 2 Hotty,
Yep.
Mae Young.
Mae Young. Yep.
You threw X-Pac off. I was number 30.
Which was great. It's a great little story like that. Rikishi told me when he saw it, brother, you never gotta get rid of this thing. You gotta keep this thing forever, brother.
And of course, you got that originally from Mick Foley.
I bought it
himself.
from Mick Foley, who was the very first person to sign it. Because it was his own. It was his personal poster.
Out of his personal collection, which is really, really cool.
Which I have another one in my, the Nerd Lounge. Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah.
Yep.
From No Mercy 2000?
99.
99.
Socko
It's
on the
99,
front.
yes.
Yep.
That he had signed as well.
Now it's getting interesting. We got 4 girls in the Rumble now.
I like Nikki Cross.
I like the dynamic with her and Alexa. I'm surprised they haven't.
Are they still
broken
like a
them up
tag
yet.
team?
Yeah.
Not a tag team. Are they a tag team?
Yeah. But I guess with the women's tag division, they're not breaking people up as quickly as they normally would. You
No.
know?
You mean as quickly as they do with the men.
Yeah, that's true.
Whoa! There it is. I don't know what.
Code Red.
Thank you. See, this is the colored commentator right here. I'm the call guy.
And
Thank you,
just the
Corey, for
ridiculous
telling us
guy.
that all
I
4
guess
women are
he's
down.
more colored than. Well, that's a horrible.
Wow!
Whoa!
Could we not? Kelly.
Kelly. Oh.
Who's Lillian?
Who the fuck is?
Layla?
Oh, Lana.
Boo.
And they're still going with that whole storyline, which I think is ridiculous.
No.
And she's gonna talk, and she's dressed like Captain Marvel.
You know how much? I mean, she's a babe, and I love it, and her vagina is probably terrific. Can I say
You can
terrific?
say. I mean, you can say it. I mean,
I can say terrific. I think her vagina is terrific. But I love Ryback. Ryback is one of my absolute favorite wrestlers in the last probably decade.
That's a fact.
Without a doubt, because I'm the little guy, and he's the big guy. That's a cool shot. Why don't you do that more often? But Ryback was talking about this storyline with her and Lana and the wedding. That's what they were specifically talking about, the wedding. And I watched it right after that podcast. I listened to them. And they were talking about how good it was. I'm like, what? I'm like, you don't do stuff like this anymore to where when you finally do it, it's so out of place.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
You invested so much into it, but you don't in anything else.
Right. Could you imagine right now if Chuck and Billy didn't exist back when they did, if WWE just brought them in randomly right now, Chuck and Billy with Rico, and then in 3 weeks they had that wedding. That would be so weird, and what the hell, I mean, even was then, but you knew those wrestlers, you knew those guys, there was time and investment behind them, and the storyline paid out. Like, 3-minute warning.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it worked out.
Oh, Mercedes Martinez.
She doesn't do anything for me.
No?
No, not physically either, but every match I've ever seen her in, she's lost.
I'm happy for the fact that she's somebody that's
I know she
paid
just got
her
signed.
dues. Yeah, paid her dues so much, and she's done so well on the indies for so many years. She's one that's finally getting her chance. I really like that. So many of them that I'm not saying that don't deserve it, but somebody that's really paid their dues and trained a lot of women and is a really good wrestler. I mean, yeah, she's lost a lot of. But she's
not saying she's lost all the matches I personally literally have seen. She has lost. She's good, but I need some W's in the column.
Yeah,
you know, like Bianca Belair. She's pretty balanced.
Yep.
Has anybody beat that? Oh yeah, she did. Ripley.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley. I really like Rhea Ripley.
I'm a big fan of hers. Have you seen some of her old photos?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think she's actually a big woman.
I was listening to her. She did Lillian Garcia's podcast, and she was talking about how when she was a kid, she used to cut herself and stuff like that, and now she uses those scars as like motivation and shit, and to prove people wrong and people that used to put her down. I was like, that's actually cool that you're using shit like that as motivation.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I love the Australian accent too. I don't know what it is about that accent on a girl, but I love that accent.
It doesn't work for you on a guy? Are you sexist?
I mean, it's entertaining on a guy, but...
Oh, look at Liv.
Liv
Morgan.
Morgan.
Like every other fucking blonde.
And that's like the whole... They bring her in as like she was the lesbian love interest for Lana. Like, it's like Vince McMahon thinks that shit's hilarious.
Wow, that was so pathetic of a fucking... Like, she barely hit her.
Yep. But, like, Vince McMahon loves that lesbian shit. Like, he just...
You're
not that...
You gotta have... women!
But then again, he's the one that pitched the storyline where he, fathered his own daughter's baby.
I did!
Don't forget the storyline where he kills himself off.
I did!
I can't be on TV if I'm dead, pal.
But I can!
Liv Morgan's looking good, though. But she's got, like, the bodysuit thing, like, that a lot of them have. It's
the bodysuit for women is like the kick pads for men.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
Can I say that? Ooh, we just had a Goldberg Lesnar 2004 moment.
Oh no!
Can't fight! Can't fight! Pussies fighting! Their pussies are fighting. We're gonna tag that. We're gonna call it. And we're not. I love you so much, Joey Styles. You are the heart and soul of my love for ECW. But we are gonna take it and call it our own. We're calling it Pussy Fights. Pussy Fight. Because we don't have a rating.
Hashtag that shit.
That's why I put explicit whenever I upload the podcast.
Pussy Fight.
Wow, they put this in I don't even know what stadium they're at, but that building is fucking
yes. Huge. Look at her boobs. But again, there's the same outfit that fucking what's her face is wearing.
Yeah,
It's just gold.
I want to know how much
there you go. There's a match.
Yeah.
Molly and Marcine. What's her name?
Mercedes Martinez. I want to know how much these girls spend on spray tan
and plastic surgery.
Well, yeah, that too.
Tell me, fucking Carmella ain't got no plastic surgery.
And especially in her face. Like, I'm sorry, but her face definitely looks like it's been worked on.
Mm-hmm.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Bullshit. Bullshit. You don't build her up as like some kind of bodybuilder or something, so why the fuck is she more powerful than Nikki?
Really?
Nikki's built like a shit brick house from a woman. Are you kidding me?
And she's supposed to be like unhinged and crazy.
Right.
And yeah.
And you just show her get fucking shoulder tackled and not even get phased.
What the fuck is going on in Vince's head?
I'll tell ya.
The
Pussy Fights. I can see him now.
HLA.
Hot lesbian. Love it.
Nikki's taking off the clothes. That's
Woo!
right.
She's a lesbian. Fat. I like to get a piece of that. I told Linda she should be a lesbian, and she didn't.
Candice LeRae, the wife of Johnny Gargano from NXT. I figured there'd be a lot of the NXT girls in this. So.
White hair doesn't do it for me. I don't know why they do that. What's with the white hair? Because that's like white, right? Or no?
Yeah. And then, like, you know, you got Sasha Banks with the blue hair and all that shit, and it just... And then the extensions that fall out all the time. Like, just have your normal fucking hair. Seriously.
Ghetto ass little bitch. Can I say that?
Yeah. I mean, you got Mighty Molly that's got the short fucking hair, and it works.
She's the best. That's what she does.
You got Alexa Bliss at number 1 and Bianca Belair at number 2 still in the ring. Which I always thought was funny where they would tout how long number 1 has been in there. But number 2 got in at the same fucking time.
The same time it starts. Exactly.
Same time.
Yeah. The match doesn't start. The first person's in. Ding.
Mighty Molly's gone.
And you know what? It was Bianca Belair that did it, so that gives her credibility. She's the only one that did it. If it was these women right here in the final 6, I'm going with Bianca Belair. Oh, did you see Alexa?
Otis.
What is this?
They got a storyline where like Otis is, you know, all about Mandy Rose.
Well, here's your Kofi Kingston.
Yeah, that's your Otis. I like Otis. He's like old school.
I don't know what he does, but
he's the old school, just you know, the weird part of the tag team. You know? Yep. He's such a throwback to just old school '80s wrestlers. I really enjoy it.
And I'm surprised because Vince. I don't know. He doesn't look like the cookie crop cutter wrestler anymore.
Right.
Don't put your fingers in your butt unless you're gonna sniff them. That's a rule. That's a rule.
That was a really cool moment. I like that with Otis using his gut to help Mandy Rose back in the ring.
See, big guys are useful. Just
yeah,
represent.
Send me a DM.
There you are.
It's time to put your hair up and square up.
Because if you're not gonna do a lesbian storyline, let's not use the lesbian. Right?
Yeah. That would be the best thing, you know. And then she could actually talk about, you know, her views.
Oh no, I know. I'm just a stupid, dumb wrestling fan that sticks candy in his nose.
I mean, she's only got the rainbow-colored, you know, handkerchief hanging out the back.
Right, and she's only been shoved up fucking. What's her name?
Mandy Rose.
His butthole since she's been here.
Fire and Desire.
That's not a lesbian nickname on the tag team.
She's been in a lot of pussy fights.
Pussy fights.
Oh my God! Otis is still standing at ringside too.
Oh yeah!
Oh.
I'll get her. I'll lick her feet. Oh yeah!
So it's like Earthquake and Hanson had a kid.
Dan Quake. Earthson.
Oh, Sonya Deville not feeling it with Mercedes Martinez. She totally missed that spinning back fist, but that's all right. It's so weird to hear King on commentary again.
I try not to.
I have so many episodes of Raw that I've deleted because I just haven't watched them on my DVR because it does not interest me. Like I'll watch the pay-per-views and like, you know, the NXT and stuff, but it just...
If anything like big happens or whatever, it's all over the YouTube channel.
And like I want to watch WrestleMania just because it's WrestleMania and I want to watch it, but I'm not getting all excited like we used to for it.
I got a boner because of it. I'm excited. I'm so excited.
So like when you wake up and you have a boner, you know, like morning wood, you know, it's just there, you know.
Yep, and then I don't do anything with it. I just walk around all day pointing at people. Well, Martina is gone.
Kairi Sane.
Ooh, the WWE don't give no fucks about you. I don't give a shit about her.
You're Asuka 2.0.
I like Asuka, but I don't give a fuck about this.
I liked her original thing that they brought her in with.
The pirate?
See, that's what I thought was stupid. I mean, I don't mind the pirate thing, but give me why?
Yeah, they don't do vignettes to set people up anymore.
You just expected to like, well, it works over here in China fucking town.
And then they go to this with them just like the geisha girl look with the face paint and all that stuff.
I don't mind that because there's something to it other than just there and there, like, but
instead of giving them depth of character, they're just gonna go, we're gonna go with an Asian, you know, stereotype for you.
Well, I mean, are you gonna have them be Asian leprechauns? That would just look stupid. And Asuka's already a warrior, and she's a fire. I mean, I get it, I do, but it's just WWE, and I don't care.
Quick, call in Hornswoggle. We need an Asian leprechaun.
Right. That would be that. Interesting. Let's see what that is. With a British accent.
Oh, Candice LeRae almost eliminated.
Here comes another one. It's gonna. Who's it gonna
Oh,
be?
Alabama Slam from Kairi Sane.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be Michelle McCool.
Michelle McCool. She's been, yeah, you know, if you're banging the Undertaker, you get, you know, a spot in the Royal Rumble. Ooh, Mia Yim.
Yeah.
I really like Mia Yim.
I literally, like a decade ago, every time we would see her at fucking indie shows, I would always yell, Mia Yum! Because yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
And she's only gotten sexier, in my opinion.
I think she's going out with Keith Lee.
She's gonna get it.
Yeah, they're pushing her pretty hard, too. Like, I mean, they're not having her go against Rhea Ripley because they're both baby faces, but once somebody else gets it, I think they're going to go hard with.
Did the world
Mia Yim.
stop when, oh my god, I can't think of
Shayna Bailey.
Yeah,
Shayna Baszler
when she lost.
I mean, the crowd was really into it because they wanted Rhea Ripley to win it so bad, but I think people figured that she was going to lose it. Like, it had come to that point where somebody had to beat her.
Look at this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah! Why would you do that? Oh, it's your friend.
Yeah, Bianca Belair is legit fucking power lifter, and yeah.
Yeah.
I Shayna Baszler, I do not care for her at all.
No, I don't either.
If she wasn't friends with Ronda Rousey, she would not have gotten a tryout or anything, in my opinion.
I don't care for one bit.
I think that's the only reason her and the other two horsewomen got in is because of Ronda Rousey. No, I don't think they
the
would have
blonde
gotten.
one's gangly as fuck.
Yeah.
It looks like a dog farted in the wind up fucking stream.
And the other one, I know that's Roderick Strong's wife, but it's not like she really would have gotten, you know, a
Look at
tryout.
this!
Alexa Bliss using the hair to stay in the ring.
That's what you're talking about, the hair.
No, I mean legitimately, her hair's gonna get caught in something. She's gonna die.
Especially with them being ropes and not cables, like it'll be easier for it to wrap around.
I think so at some point. I mean, I don't know.
He's putting his...
He caught her! Oh, so
Get her!
Oh, and both of them are gone. Fire and Desire is gone.
We're getting rid of everybody.
That'd be cool if she went wire to wire and won it Bianca Belair. That'd be really cool.
Wow! That's what he's saying ringside if you didn't hear him, folks.
How dare you!
I think this is the most referees I've seen around the ringside for a Rumble in a while. I think there's like 4 out there.
Why would you need that many?
Yeah.
You just need 2, one on each.
Oh, Dana Brooke. I didn't even know she was still with the company.
Side. All right, I like that.
That's like when I see like Titus O'Neil's picture on like WWE stuff. I'm like, he's still there? It's kind of like the JTG kind of thing. Like, he's still there?
Is he's still a thing?
Yeah. And it's mainly because they don't want to release people because they know they're going to go other places. So.
Especially now.
Yep. They'd rather, it's kind of like WCW, like they'd rather just pay them to sit at home or do PR work just so they don't go somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
That's really all it is.
But we're not going to push you.
Now, Dana Brooke is, I don't know what, maybe it's her personality. They just never have, you know, done anything with her.
Nothing.
And I mean, she looks, to me, I get a Beth Phoenix vibe off her, like just that muscular, you know.
She looks like a TNA woman.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Someone that came from TNA.
Like Taylor Wilde, or, you know, yep.
Mm-hmm. Look at that!
Wow,
bitch.
She is, and that's no.
Damn!
That's 4 eliminations for her in her first
And
Royal
that's not
Rumble.
like where sometimes when they do the press slam, like they'll hold their shoulders.
She is straight up gorilla in them.
Yep. There's no help whatsoever. She's just lifting them straight up.
I like her so much.
Oh, Kairi Sane going for the insane elbow again, but Alexa Bliss stops it. Are they gonna do a fucking Tower of Doom like they always fucking do in a big match?
Probably.
No, maybe not. Mia Yim moving out of the way, so maybe not. Yeah, hold on, Alexa, so we can. Oh, she flipped out of it.
Oh!
A slap to the face, and Kairi Sane is gone.
I don't like lame eliminations like that. That look like, was that an accident? What the fuck just happened?
4, 3, 2, 1. Tamina, there's another one. They're still there?
Yeah.
Why do you even want to have a job there? Why would you want to work there knowing you've been there for 10 years and you've never even, like, you've had, like, maybe one title match?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? You're not even doing your fucking name, your family name any justice.
I mean, are you really making that much money where it's really worth it to stay there if you're not doing anything?
Right, go to AEW. They'd actually use you.
For something.
Yeah, I mean, they'd put her, like, with Awesome Kong or something. You know, yeah. Yep. I mean, if I was her, I'd want to go to, like, Japan and shit where the women, you know, really mean something. Not that they don't here, but even more over there. Where they'd use her as a monster over there.
Mm-hmm. This would be cool if Tamina has ever met something ever.
Yeah. Yeah. She's going to get eliminated really quick. Oh, look at that.
And
Doesn't mean a fucking thing.
She is the Mark Henry at the end of his career. Her whole career. Stop it!
Just a big fucking joke.
You
like,
stop it, you
such a
little
total joke.
sexy white woman. Bianca's my girl right now. 5 eliminations.
Five. I'll go all King Kong Bundy.
Yeah,
5. Oh, Dakota Kai, the heel Dakota Kai, who turned on Tegan Nox at War Games and slammed her into the cage that they were in and shit and smashed her knee. That's actually, I think that's a really cool storyline. She just flipped out on him, almost cost him the War Games match. She missed that shit. Yep. I'm glad Mia Yim has stayed in a while too.
See, that's the thing I never. I understand in the Royal Rumble. I understand how wrestling works.
Oh well, I jinxed it.
But to make it look like it's so unpredictable. Now, when Dakota Kai and Mia Yim were just standing next to each other and, like, obviously they weren't interacting. They were standing off so they could run into their opposite opponents. But me, as a fan, I want to see those two, even though I know they're told, hey, you guys, you know who you're supposed to go after, right? Why wouldn't you, like, Nick, if you and I were running by each other in the Royal Rumble, even though we're not wrestling, I'm going to fucking punch you as I'm running by you.
Yeah.
I'm going to push you. Like, oh, you want to, I don't care if I'm going to help someone else, but fuck you. I'm going to do what I can as I'm running by you. Or
you don't want people around you. You want them to get them away from you. You want to push them out of the way. Or oh, Chelsea Green. She was Laurel Van Ness, and that's Robbie E behind her.
Robbie, isn't it?
Yep. This is from NXT. I think she's going out with Zack Ryder.
I don't give a fuck about dating. I don't give a shit about who people are dating in the wrestling world. It does nothing for me.
Well, lucky for
But I hate it when I'm seeing the Rumble and you see people looking for who they're supposed to attack. Yeah. It's like, you just attack everybody.
Yep.
Good, get rid of him.
Oh.
I don't like her. Oh, shit.
Alexa
Imagine if Dana, see, you had it.
Yep. And that's another thing, like...
Right. The waiting and shit.
Yeah.
And pausing, waiting for the moment instead of just...
Or like Big Show would like go for the choke slam, or he'd have somebody up in the air
and holding him
up like you could throw him out right now.
Right, and then they fucking poke him in the eyes or something. Yep. It's like, you big bitch. Look at 6 eliminations. 6 eliminations from my girl, Bianca Belair.
And we're back to number 1 and 2 again. Seems like we have to do that in every Rumble. We clear out the ring, and number 1 and 2 are still in there.
But number 1 has been in there longer.
Don't you know that?
That's a fact that... Oh, are you going to puke, little dog? I hope you eat it if you do. I don't want to clean that shit. Nasty. Oh, they're going to do... Oh, my gosh.
She's ascending the ropes.
She's going to the top ropes. She's going... Oh, my God.
Twisted Bliss onto the legs.
But Bianca Belair counters it. Ooh,
whoa.
Forceful that was.
Oh,
don't pull your underwear up. Did you see that?
Yep. Go for the power bomb.
Eliminate them both.
Oh. Using the head scissors to pull her out.
If they both got eliminated, that'd be pretty interesting. Because then you'd be starting off with...
Oh, she's grabbing hair.
She's using the hair. Tug of war over the hair.
Oh!
Yeah! Great move by Bianca Belair. Tugging it.
7 eliminations, which now makes number 2 the longest person in the Royal Rumble.
I wonder if this is going to be a really good entrant with,
I hope she
clearing
wins
out
this.
the
I
ring.
hope she goes right straight up and wins it, man.
Oh, Charlotte.
It's going to be a good one because you're told it is.
Yeah.
Wait, you saw that, didn't you? Wait till she goes out there. Misproportioned.
The only reason why they keep giving her pushes is because her last name is Flair.
You think so?
Yes.
Really? What made you come to that conclusion? Bring us to it.
Because her name is Flair and her father's Ric Flair.
Well,
But they've wanted to distance themselves from that. I mean, they were calling her just Charlotte for a long time. So, if he does something stupid again, they'll...
But then, Flair was, like, dying all the time. So they had to, like, we got to do as much as we can with him before he is dead.
Yep.
That's my honest opinion.
How many times have they had her win the fucking women's title?
Way too many.
8. I'm calling it for 2020 WWE's first ever Queen of the Ring.
Yeah.
They don't have
I can
many
see
more
that.
firsts, other than like a full 3-hour episode of Raw where there's no men. And who's gonna watch that?
I'm surprised they haven't done another Evolution, another all-women's pay-per-view. That might happen at some point this year. I wouldn't be surprised. She just looks so like she doesn't know what she's doing. I don't know.
She went to go for the suplex and she had to use both of her arms.
I
She had to grab
don't
like this.
Everybody praises her, and she looks so awkward. Like she just doesn't. Like she's doing the moves in her head as she's trying to.
Do you know who she physically looks like? Dee Snider in his fucking tranny gimmick, right?
That's.
There's another sexy black chick.
Looking like she just came off the set of Undercover Brother.
Oh my god.
Somebody want to pass me a Kit Kat?
Absolutely.
Grab some more chips.
No. You're the only one that ate them.
I don't
know. I don't know where they are.
Over there.
I like the afro though. That's actually pretty cool.
I'll throw some comic nerdism out there for any comic nerds. She kind of looks like Misty Knight. Misty Knight from Luke Cage.
She actually looks really different like that.
All I can think about, besides your Undercover Brother, Austin Powers Goldfinger. Gold member.
Yeah, there you go.
Beyonce.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Come on. Boo!
I'm glad you have a new favorite.
I like.
I like her. Yeah, she's
First time I ever really saw her in NXT. Shit, I was like, she's good. And I like her sexy black ass.
Oh, we're already at 19.
Ooh, 19. That means there's another one. Whoa, speaking of Phoenix.
Beth Phoenix.
So that means Edge is definitely making his return to the Rumble. Beth Phoenix with a big old milk cans bouncing up and down.
And she is horrible on commentary. I don't know who picked her.
Well, I tell you, I thank you so much for me being here wrestling. That's me doing her. Look at her. She has lost her glow.
And like Nigel McGuinness like interrupts her all the time, and I'm like, thank you, Nigel, for interrupting her.
His name isn't Nigel, by the way. It's Desert for you wrestling fans. His real name is Wolfie. When he used to get called that by the Pope, I would die.
And he used to call Kent Anderson Jr.
Junior.
Like, I'm not gonna repeat his name. It's Junior. Pope was so good.
God, I love TNA then. I loved TNA for so long. It was one of my absolute favorites.
You hate to see what it's become.
I hate it because it's garbage. I don't tune in because I can't, and even if I could, I wouldn't.
And people, I read people like, oh, the Aces and Eights was horrible. I'm like, I liked the Aces
I thought
and Eights.
Aces and Eights was so brilliant because I am a huge wrestling fan, and I didn't even see it was going to be Bully Ray. Yeah. I didn't even see it be Bully Ray. I was like, who the fuck are these jagoffs? And what's going on?
And we met D'Lo Brown, and he was selling the bootleg Aces and Eights
shirts. Yes, he was.
And
bobbing across the field. Dave, is that D'Lo Brown? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I wish I had my Royal Rumble poster then. I didn't, but we met.
Damn.
And I went to the bathroom and I walked around a corner and I saw John Cena's dad sitting there smoking a big fat cigar.
Oh, Tony Storm.
She's a hot little thing.
Yeah. She's definitely one of Triple H's favorites. He likes pushing her a lot.
I bet he does.
But he's really invested in the NXT UK. Like he really loves that product. So.
Then can we please, for the love of God, induct William Regal into the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Have they announced any more inductees? Other than like the NWO and Bautista?
I don't think so.
Have we talked about that at all?
No.
Can we talk about that for a minute? What are you guys' thoughts on that?
The NWO, it
doesn't make sense. Can I tell you why? Why is Pac in there? He was the 6th member. Ted DiBiase was the 4th.
Because he's friends with the COO.
That's bullshit, right?
Bischoff should be the 4th guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree. But in terms of NWO, was Ted DiBiase not the 4th?
Yes.
Right? He was the backer?
Yeah.
So...
And plus...
Oh! No!
Oh, Bianca Belair, and it was by Charlotte Flair. Ace is done. But like, you got the Wolfpack, you got all those people that were in the NWO.
Right.
I would understand if you did just Hall, Nash, and Hogan, that's fine.
Yeah.
But to throw X-Pac in there is stupid. And it just, now all those guys are 2-time Hall of Famers. It makes no sense to me.
It makes sense, but it doesn't. In the same breath. I get exactly what you mean. Batista, I'm totally okay with that, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is! Don't do that. Why is that dude doing the
But I like him being in more than I like Goldberg being in. Because at least Batista had a really good career.
Dun, 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 dun. You don't like that? You don't like Goldberg?
I don't like Goldberg at all. I really don't.
I like Batista. I was not a huge Batista fan. I turned mega, super, uber Batista fan during Bragging Rights 06.
Oh, when he turned on Mysterio?
Maybe 2010? Yeah, when he beat the shit
was
out of
so
him.
Great.
Oh,
you were supposed to be my friend.
I loved it.
I really liked his feud with Triple H in 05.
That's when I got into wrestling, and I didn't like him because he was feuding with Triple H, and that's a no-no.
That whole series was Kelly Stinkface. I'll sign up for that. But that whole series of matches with him and Triple H was so good. So I really liked him for that.
Batista, you are well deserved in the Hall of Fame. Because pretty cool. And I've said this before, but he is in Gears of War 5 as the downloadable character Marcus Phoenix, which is pretty dope. Which in my mind makes me think if they do a movie, he is going to be in it.
Oh, he's been campaigning for years.
Which he would be in the movie, but I really think he'd be a Dom. But he's a megastar, so he'd be the main guy. He'd be a Marcus Phoenix. And I would be totally okay with that. I mean, he's Drax. He's won me over. I still, honestly, personally believe this. I think... Hold on, man. I want to see what comes out.
Ooh, Sarah Logan.
Sarah Logan, okay. Wow, could you please look like you're from a militia any more than you were like a Viking? What the hell happened there? But, oh, I forgot what I was just saying. I lost my train.
Drax and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I still think in that role of Drax, Batista is a much better actor than The Rock in all of his movies. I really do. I mean, and he's more successful. He made more money, I feel, in Endgame and Infinity War than The Rock. I probably am totally wrong. But Endgame is the highest grossing movie of all time. Rock wasn't in any movie like that. Batista is.
Yep.
I mean, Batista's on the cover of Infinity War. To me, that's huge. That's a big deal to me.
Yeah. Yep.
To think, though, way back at one point, he was Deegan Batista with a fucking briefcase, and this guy is now part of something else I love. Like, a bigger universe.
He really didn't have to be a big part of Guardians of the Galaxy.
No.
Like, but
he just nailed it, though.
Yeah.
He nailed it. I was in love with that character. I thought it was brilliant.
Especially in 2. Like, I thought in 2 he
knew what to do.
Yeah. Him playing off of Mantis and stuff, I thought was
Oh,
amazing.
shit. Beth Phoenix is busted wide open.
So it wasn't, in the back of her head.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's Bret Hart! What?
Wait, what?
Huh?
He's got the long hair.
He's
He's had a stroke, so he might be confused. He might go in the wrong Rumble.
Well, he's had 2 now, so wouldn't that negate them and make it no strokes? Right? My math is pretty accurate. But I just may not understand the topic.
This goes on everybody, Nanny.
There's another one right here. You're not going to do anything with you ever.
Nope.
Woo! Look at the blood in the back of her head. It's probably what'd she do. We don't know.
Yeah.
We got talking.
We were talking.
Yeah.
You know what? We're bad. We're bad at this podcast.
Yes.
Actually, I'm gassy. We got a comment from somebody. Just kind of. Did they have a name out there?
Her name was Gemma.
Gemma Rain.
Yes.
That's funny. I suggested her because we were talking, and I was wondering if that was who it was. What the? Oh, it was a CM Punk topic on the Joe Rogan Experience, and so I just made a comment, and it said, CM Punk is in his own head. Something along the lines of, my own personal opinion, I feel like he's afraid to go back to wrestling because he's not the guy he used to be, and he won't be the best in the world anymore, and that'll crush his ego. I don't think I watered it down a little bit, but I honestly think that. So she commented back saying, I couldn't have put it in better words, and then we kind of had a conversation, and I told her I was going to mention her on here because I told her my favorite wrestler is Triple H, and she goes, oh, no, I don't like him. And she goes, but who am I to say? My favorite wrestler is John Cena. And I was like, oh, no! So Gemma Rain, if you are listening to this, there's your shout out and there's your reaction.
Yes, and she's from the UK, which is
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. So I was really happy to see that comment.
Well, one of the things that kept the conversation going was I said my daughter's name is Gemma, and then that just kind of. So thanks for taking my suggestion and checking us out.
Yes.
And subscribing or whatever you do.
Yeah, she said she really enjoys the podcast. So
awesome. I'm glad. I was on a whole random other podcast and just commented. And if that's how we reach fans.
Yeah. Yep.
And my name on YouTube is, you guessed it, Acehole. That's me. If you ever see Acehole popping up, that's this guy.
And I've been helping get you guys' name out there.
Good. You know what you should do for your next tattoo? The Comic Wrestling Podcast.
Can I?
I'm not paying you for it.
Yeah. If you want to do it.
I probably wouldn't, Nick. Because we didn't do it.
I'm not going to, yeah.
I'm not going to do that either. If we're around for like 5 years, sure. We got another 4 in us? Maybe, yeah, because that is a part of me.
Yeah, we're pretty much almost a year in.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back.
We'll have to figure out when our year actually wraps up so we know when to do our season finale.
Yeah.
Which we don't even know what we're doing. We'll have to figure something
We
kind
can
of.
always make the horror one our season finale.
We could do that, couldn't
Yeah.
we?
We do what?
We'll do that. You're not invited. Actually, you're invited if you want. We're going to be doing.
Oh, Zelina Vega.
I haven't really ever seen her wrestle since she's
I know.
been with these guys. Honestly.
Yeah.
We are going to be doing. I'm still trying to get the title down. It's going to be Our Bloody Saint Massacre Valentine's Day special, and it's going to be like horror movie. Like it's our horror episode special kind of.
Oh yeah,
thing.
I got a couple of horror film shirts.
We'll try to only wear one.
I'm gonna probably wear
Stone
my...
Cold Steven's going to join us
Stone
again.
Cold Steven's going to be here. Maybe Marcadius. I don't know about the size of everything now, though. I probably could do it, actually. Turn the table this way. Have a head of the table. 2 people on each side and then put the camera up and have it kind of facing down or something.
Yeah.
Or if we don't even have anything going on, I can put it right on my fucking stand here so it's level with us. But whatever, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And that will be our season finale for season 1.
Season 1. We're actually going to be doing 2. That's amazing. We've lasted this long.
I'm a long laster. I'm like a never-ending gobstopper. That's the title of season 2, folks. Never-lasting podcast.
Is there? Yep, there's a guy in the crowd with pink hair.
No, hey, he's copying Alexa. He took the rest of Alexa Bliss's.
Oh, Jesus Christ, she's getting blood everywhere.
Yeah, she's
fucking bleeding.
She's probably got a huge gash on the back of her fucking head.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Probably got a concussion, too.
Are you alright? Is your head okay? You're bleeding. That's all the refs are doing.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Are you okay?
Shotzi Blackheart?
And she's one of the NXT.
She's
UK
definitely from the
girls.
UK. Because our punk rocker chicks over here don't look like that.
No. I like her hair.
I'm over the multicolored hair with all the different girls.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm also over to every single one of them being blonde.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what I want. So I'm watching WWE because they don't know what to give me. I'd like to find a happy medium there. Boom!
Oh!
Big knee for you. Boom! Big elbow for you, and your afro can go.
Oh!
And there's your Kofi Kingston female moment.
She should have put that ass on the floor.
Well, your second one. Your second one.
Because Mandy Rose had that one with Husky Harris. Or whatever the fuck his name is. Otis. Not Husky Harris.
Close enough. I don't know. Look at it, sticking the booty out, doing some squats.
Those are some bootios I'd like to have a full cup of. Milk and everything.
You want to be an Uso for a day?
Not the one that gets arrested.
Well, they both
might
arrested.
be him.
Could that just be a pair of her panties that she just discards? Or that
guardrail right now.
I'd be the stinkiest part of her fart if I was just allowed near her ass.
We are not politically correct.
That's going to be a shirt coming soon. The stinkiest part of a fart. Actually, we did talk about doing a shirt, another one. Would that be for like the fans? Or like the masses? The Ninja Turtle one?
Yeah.
Because I really like that idea after you kind of were saying that. I thought that was pretty clever.
Can I be the commentator?
But I think the GoFundMe is the best way of doing it because then we could get a bunch made up at once and
Yeah.
Oh, now she's back to being
I
blonde
think
again?
she is the sexiest chick in WWE. And that's my weakness for tight little blondes.
But yet you hate all of them being blonde.
I don't hate all of them being blonde. It's just like, why? There's different color. Well, then I say that, and then I say that. Oh, God!
It's like Cesaro doing the swing, but different.
I would be, if I could do that, I'd build up one hell of a fart and crop dust the fuck out of everything when I'm standing like that. You know what I'm saying? Let her go. I mean, come on. Look, Carmella literally has come so far.
She has.
Right?
Being with Ellsworth and all that shit. And
first 2-time ever Money in the Bank winner. Because I consider she won it the first time, and then she won it again.
Yep.
Cashing it in successfully. And she's a fucking...
And like, they didn't even bring her in with Enzo and Cass like they could have.
Right, exactly.
Know? She could have just been the sidekick like she was on NXT, but they actually did something with her.
Yeah, I dig it. I love her.
And like, the comedy stuff that she's done with R-Truth has actually been pretty funny, like being the straight man to R-Truth. Which, that guy should have a job for life. He's like William Regal, a guy that should just always be there because he's so entertaining.
Charlotte Flair was just thrown through the ropes, not over the top ropes, for anybody that's watching. She has not been eliminated, to the disgust and the dismay of Ketchup Head and Natalia.
Hashtag Ketchup Head.
You're right.
Naomi just hanging out on the announcer's table.
I mean, you can't lose, technically.
Yeah. All right, Tegan Knox from NXT. She's got like kind of a Captain Marvel.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Another Australian.
Oh, I'm gonna put on my baby in the shrimp dingo, baby monkey. Crikey! So I get, and that's a knife. That's all I know Australian. Oh, actually,
You know Sheila. You know Sheila.
Sheila. That's the one I'm trying to think.
Aussie Man, the guy that does the reviews.
No.
Oh,
Shut up! Don't say a goddamn word, Nick. Just shut up. No, I already said that. I'm trying to think of
The Crocodile Hunter.
Yeah.
No.
No,
I'm gonna Google it because I don't want to spoil the fun. Probably won't even give it to me.
Got a lot of NXT.
You already did Paul.
Santina Morales.
Oh my God!
Now that's funny.
But we just saw him and he had a beard.
Yep.
And he looked like a little lumberjack. How great is that? That is cool.
That's a great throwback right there. That's great.
Especially with that.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
that finish being in there, that's so cool.
Oh my God, it's me. I'm a Santina. I said, oh.
I was Miss WrestleMania.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Trying to give a high five to Beth.
Do you think they actually had that outfit in storage? Because it looks like the same one he wore.
Yeah, exactly the same.
Beth the Fennec.
She is pissed.
It's the Manazon. Oh, I'm sorry, the Glamazon.
Look at this.
If Vicky Guerrero came out next, it would be even better.
Would it though? Would it?
It would.
Would it?
Yes, it would.
That's so cool. He's got a spray tan only on his face.
Or it's just a lot of cover up.
Out comes the Cobra.
Out of the boob.
Do it to himself.
That's tremendous. That's great.
And Santina has been eliminated.
Aww.
That was really cool.
But did you see the look on Naomi's face during his entrance?
Oh, just disgust.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 30. Oh, Shayna Baszler.
Oh.
Just,
You cannot come in with momentum after you lose the championship.
No. I'm Ronda Riley's friend. This is why I'm a big deal.
Going right after Charlotte Flair.
Oh.
She can't even go into the steps gracefully. She just looks so fucking retarded.
She is retarded.
Ace is still Googling.
My fire-breathing Google, Twitter, MySpace machine.
Xia Li was just eliminated. Now it looks like Shayna Baszler's going to eliminate Tegan Knox.
She almost dropped her on her fucking head. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I don't have
Zelina Vega, all 4'8".
I don't have a prop with me, but how to say vagina in San Francisco. Or what is it, San Francisco? How does he say it? I forget how he says it, but there it is. I butchered it.
Vagina. What's a vagina?
Funny movie right there. Oh, and there. Oh, good. You know, Shayna Baszler coming in looking real good, getting rid of all the people. That's stupid. I hope that just snaps in half and you fall on your fucking head. Your cushiony head. Your head full of cushion.
Maybe she'll fart and it'll bounce off the table and she'll go right in. She's going to slide down it. No. Carmella with a kick. Oh, Shayna Baszler's going to run through the competition. Bye, Carmella.
Yep.
Yep, Shayna Baszler's going to be the dominant one. Toni Storm on her way out. See, now
you know how you really piss him off. You put a bitch like Shayna Baszler in. and she fucking ruins the whole thing.
See, and that's another thing. They're all getting eliminated way too easily at this point. Like, there's
Yeah.
no grabbing onto the ropes and all that. Yeah, it's so predictable.
Ketchup head and kitty cat. gonna get knocked off by the baseline. That's his thoughts. Those are legitimately his brain thoughts.
I don't think he has thoughts. That's
I thought one time, and I said, fuck it, I'm not doing that again. You know what we haven't had at all?
Oh, cowbell! We got the cowbell!
You
love that. You love that thing, don't you?
I'm a fan.
My $5 Harbor Freight cowbell.
Dusty Rhodes, what do you think of the cowbell? Well, you know, I took the cowbell, I stuffed it so far up my ass, I'll be ring-a-ding-dinging all the way to town. That's not appropriate. That's not appropriate at all.
Dusty, what's wrong with you?
Hey, everything, baby, but it's okay, Daddy.
We're still down to the final 3.
Ketchup head on her way
Are
out.
they really at it? Is this it? This is it?
Yeah, she was number 30.
I don't...
Oh,
she got thrown through the ropes, Nato. You know how you really, really piss him off. You put all 3 of them that nobody gives a fuck about, and then you let them win. And then you say, they all are winners.
And then she's got that intense look on her face, and then she'll be crying 2 seconds later.
Which one are you talking about, Sheena or her?
Both of them.
I would like to call that the Ronda Rousey effect. If I can.
Shayna Baszler kind of looks like the Predator when it took his mask off.
Oh, she does. She's got like that huge like Neanderthal
Wait,
skull.
where's Arnold Schwarzenegger? You are one ugly motherfucker.
You right? Like, look at him.
Oh, sorry, she.
Don't even, I'm not sure anymore.
Don't
Ketchup head!
What are you doing?
That's Phoenix, you know you're not gonna win it. What are you doing? You damn fools. Oh no, ketchup head.
Oh,
She poked her right in the ketchup packet. She's gonna skin her cat. Skin that pussy!
Or smell that fuck.
They're doing a wheelbarrow.
Skinner, not the wrestler. Fuck him. Skinner. She gotta be careful. She's built like a fucking Lincoln log. She's so goddamn long and lengthy. Put your face in
Can't
her
even do a
ass.
head scissors right.
Oh.
Charlotte won. What the fuck? So we're gonna have a shitty women's match at WrestleMania.
Yeah. And guarantee you, oh, we're gonna have Charlotte win it.
No, you know what they'll do?
Yeah.
They'll add Baszler to the match somehow. They'll make it a triple threat.
It should have been Bianca Belair at the end there. But that's how you really fucking piss them off. You know? What a maneuver! You don't get to do Vince McMahon.
I do whatever
You're not
I
the
want.
impressionist.
I'll do whatever I want.
He's not coming back.
Okay, sounds good.
There are rules and guidelines, little girl. You have to follow them. Son of a bitch! Can't believe she won.
Oh, pointing at the WrestleMania sign. Oh,
Like, we haven't seen that before.
Sasha wasn't even it.
That is weird, huh?
Yeah.
Same with Bailey.
Bailey, I think, had a match. I think she
Yeah,
has a
start
match
a
after
match.
this.
Good, because I don't want to see it. Charlotte Flair wins the female/transgender Royal Rumble.
I love the fact that they brought out Santino's. Well, Santina.
See, there she is. She's crying. She's like, oh, the waterworks are going.
You know, it's not it's good for her because she has worked towards this her whole life. But when you know success is going to be handed to you as soon as you walk in the door, how do you have a gratifying feeling?
Yeah.
Like,
How?
And how she's taking it like so seriously, like, oh, I should have. When she's like, oh, I should have won, and then, you know, it's not real.
bullshit. Charlie Caruso, you're sexy. You sexy little sexy. And Charlotte, boo! Boo the woo.
She looks just like a
Charlie's
dog.
got quite a spray tan on too.
Did I say that out loud? What the fuck? Who turned that on? Jimmy Hart, you rascal! Showing up to the podcast.
Charlotte doing a promo. That's so amazing.
Let's listen, though. Let's listen. Let's see what he has to say.
Yes, lose. Yes.
Well, no shit. You're not going to go to the men's and say... You should have said, this is my country. Because that's what a Flair would say or do. Not, this is my division. Well, no fucking shit. This isn't TNA fucking Tessa Blanchard. You know, is that appropriate? Can I say that?
Yeah.
I don't think Tessa Blanchard should ever have been World Heavyweight Champion. That's ridiculous. Even WWE never did that.
And I don't get the hype with her either. Like, I don't enjoy her matches.
I don't care for her and Sami Callihan's feud at all. It just feels like it's there because flashing the keys over here. Like, look at what we're doing. Look, come on, guys. Look at she just jumped out of the back of a truck on the road or whatever.
Plus, Lucha Underground did it with Sexy Star anyways a couple of years ago, so it's not like it's anything unprecedented, you know. Free the Delete. Matt Hardy wants his release. He wants to go do other stuff. Oh,
why come back for that kind of contract, though? Why not be like, we want to come back for WrestleMania in that year?
Yeah.
And then leave. Like the Dudleys basically did.
Yeah. And then Devon got the agent job.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is... I'm gonna do a new voice. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the Women's Royal Rumble match. And Charlotte Flair is your winner. If you don't like it, stay tuned because we are going to do the Men's Royal Rumble, which we may not say has a good ending, but we're going to have a lot of fun, so tune in.
But you're going to see Brock Lesnar. He's not going to defend the title.
What do you mean?
He's not on the line.
It's not?
No, he's coming in as number one, and the title's not on the line.
Didn't they say that it was, though, or they never did?
Nope.
It's not on the line.
I thought it was. That's the whole reason I had the belt on here. Now I feel fucking stupid. Jesus! You want to know how you really piss him off? You don't have him defend the title. Ever. He's the champion till he dies, and then into heaven. And God can't even win. Because I am God. That's Vince McMahon.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I'm sure that a lot of that stuff goes on in his head.
Ah,
He's the greatest thing ever.
I am sliced bread. Because there's that saying.
Yeah, I get it. I got the reference.
Oh, this commercial was so good. Let's not watch it. We're gonna skip this one and go right in the next one. Look at there's Batman there. Batman.
I am Batman.
That's not a good Batman. That was disturbingly bad.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, that's creepy. We are now gonna watch the male.
Oh, Michael Cole!
Oh. Who's sitting next to him? Nick, we'll give you another shot. We'll wait on this one. We'll wait. You just come up with somebody good, other than the Big Show.
And not Goldberg.
Nope, you already went there. I'll give you one. Kaz. No. Christopher Daniels.
No.
He was White Shelton Benjamin.
I want to tag him. I want to tag him in that White Shelton Benjamin.
No, I got part of the fucking Headbangers.
Either one of them. Either one of them. Either one of them would work.
Okay, I'll go. I'll let that one go.
I'll let that one. I came up with like 6.
Yeah, but
we'll give you that. Yeah. You could have said Mosh, and that would have worked.
Yes.
I'd go with either one of them. If you would have said Head Shrinkers, even though you meant Head Bashers, I would have been like, get the fuck out of here! I hear Booker T's music playing.
Oh, and this when I was editing it, I noticed they were talking about that Lashley and Rusev got in a fight in the parking lot, and they're both injured, and they're not going to be in the Rumble.
My man isn't in the Rumble?
Nope.
Oh, not going to be a very almighty Royal Rumble.
Oh, Booker T's going to butcher the English language in his commentary.
Dude, watch his podcast all the time.
Dude.
And I can't stand it. For him having his own studio, I cannot. And Booker T, if you're listening now, motherfucker, I listen to the Hall of Fame podcast all the time and I watch it. Upgrade your camera, bro. You have a studio and you got your camera right here down at an angle looking up at your face and you are looking across at someone else. Zoom out.
Put it somewhere.
I can't stand it when every time I'm watching it, it's like you're looking up in his fucking big nostrils and I'm like, Bookman, I'm down here.
He doesn't know where the hard cam is.
God, it drives me nuts because I listen to it and watch it almost every day. Brock Lesnar. I love it. I love Brock Lesnar.
I mean, I like the idea of him coming in at number 1, but he should be defending the title as number 1.
For real. Because I thought the whole belt was on the line thing.
Heyman might as well be Kingpin with the pinstripe, the bald head and the pinstripe suit.
I am the Kingpin.
Give him a fucking cane.
I will fuck a blind lawyer up because my dad is a normal fucking lawyer. I walk like this as I emphasize my words. Right? Is that okay?
Yeah. Booker T got Santino's beard. That's what happened.
I see that. The Booker man.
And he's got, what's her face's hair?
Oh, Naomi's?
No, the one with the long hair. That came in.
Bianca Miller.
Yes.
Yeah.
Close.
I was thinking the dreads. I was thinking Naomi.
You stick with your headbangers over here. We'll help the fans do this. There was something I was just going to say. Oh, Booker T, before his podcast, he has like a little clip for some hair shit. And he's like, do you like the way it glows? Like, he's talking about his beard in this little, 2-second video. And I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like Booker T.
Why is he even parading it around the ring?
Because he's the champ.
Because that's what he does.
He's still the champ. You're fucking still the champ.
That's pretty much all he does. He suplexes and shows the belt.
Bam! 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 Bam!
Who's number 2?
Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, it's Elias.
Oh, God, no, not poor Elias.
I'm surprised this gimmick has lasted, too. It's amazing who they run with.
Yeah.
And I get it, he's just a mid-card guy, but still, he's been in some high-profile stuff. With Roman Reigns and shit like that.
I actually played as him in the new wrestling game. They actually did a great job on his fucking entrance.
Yeah. And Heyman looks so good out there holding the belt. Just parading around with the belt and shit.
This is my gold digging belt.
We want entertainment.
But they don't know how to do that. This is taking way too long.
I hope he has a very quick exit.
I want to see somebody, the time run out and somebody just come barreling down the thing and just hit him in the back of the head.
It's going to be Jarrett again.
I'd love to see Jarrett
from a year ago.
That'd be great.
Did they have a thing? Was it them?
Yeah, they had that. They won the match on Raw, I think. Yeah.
Then they
Which should have led to WrestleMania, but we'll put the honky tonk man in there just for shits and giggles.
Well, that's all he does anymore.
Guitar on a pole. Vince Russo,
Dude, he was on Ryback's podcast. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That honestly, I actually really enjoyed listening to. But there was one point within 2 minutes he said, "Bro."
Oh, dude, he said
63 times.
Yeah.
Somebody counted it. It was literally in 2 minutes. He said, "Bro." 63 times in 2 minutes. That's a bro like every 2.5 seconds.
I can see why Cornette hates him.
Oh, bro.
Like, if I had to listen to that in production meetings, I'd be wanting to strangle him too.
I'm going to do it the rest of the show. Bro. The soda, bro. I got it, bro. Oh, bro.
Whoa, Lesnar.
Bro.
Talk about looking
Never mind.
awkward.
I'm not going back into that gimmick. This is great. Send it, bro.
Lesnar's just pissed.
Bro.
And this is the way he needs to be, just unhinged.
That's why I like him, because he's just this dude. He is Brock Lesnar. There'll never be another one. There won't. There'll never be another Brock Lesnar in my lifetime. In MMA or this sport. He is just a monster. A monster. When he came back in 2012, think of that. He's been here now since 2012. I give him so many props. Like, that's the longest. He's got a longer run than, like, The Rock. Yeah. Consistently. Even though Lesnar, for, like, the last couple of years is periodic, but still, he has been a company man.
Oh, just wearing him out with the guitar.
For that many years.
And, you know, I've said before that, like, you know, a lot of the guys in the back, you've got to be pissed that he gets the amount of money that he gets for the amount of time that he puts in. But you know what? Good for him for being smart enough to negotiate that contract. You know,
he knows his worth.
You know, yeah, I mean, I don't begrudge him for getting the most money that he can for, you know, the least dates that he can. I don't begrudge him for that.
The only thing in the sport of it, it just sucks seeing something like that happen when you're seeing other people get passed by.
Yep. Yeah.
But there is an understanding and appreciation from my point of view of why he can do that. But do I think it's like, you gotta have a cap on it at some point. I mean, the dude hadn't wrestled a fucking pay-per-view in like a year.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yep.
I'm a huge
And I can
Lesnar
see,
fan,
like, if you're getting millions of dollars and you're only coming in and you do your match and then you leave and then that's it.
Or you have Heyman as your mouthpiece because you're never there. Yeah. I can understand the begrudgingness of that. But, again, I am a Lesnar fan. What's he got in there? Dead dog?
I don't know. Eric Rowan coming out with a cage.
It's something in there.
Really? You would think. He is the... You're right on the fucking money.
There's a headbanger in there.
Which one, though?
They did a thing on SmackDown where he brought a guy over to the fucking thing, covered it, but they never showed what was in it.
It's kind of like Kane carrying around the bag that had Mysterio's mask in it.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
He should have had his own map.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, I'm alright with that. Yeah, look at that shit, man. Lesnar, you are a fucking beast. I wish I was there.
He has such a fucking spray tan on. Can you tell?
I don't care about
Look at that. That's a manager. Yeah. That is a straight up manager. Taunting, promoting his client. Like, and if no one's watching, Paul Heyman is
walking around holding up the belt.
Just in the face of the commentators, showboating.
Yep.
And why shouldn't he?
They need more of that, guys that are that creative and that smart about the business. And
he is he still like the head of Raw or whatever?
I would hope so, but like you've said before, if you still got to go through Vince McMahon, it doesn't really, you know. Oh, this Royal Rumble just got glorious. I had such high hopes for him when they brought him in.
I'm glad he's at least been an NXT champion to that degree, and a United States and a tag team champion. So, but
he could have been the biggest heel in the business. He really
you ain't kidding. You are not kidding.
The WWE just dropped the ball with him.
Yeah,
he is my. I'm trying to think if he is, because I think he is. He is my favorite TNA man. Like, TNA born, created, cropped superstar. When he was Bobby Roode with Team Canada, I loved it.
Yeah.
The it factor.
Yeah, when he transitioned into that. But, I mean, even just his whole...
But even his feud with Eric Young, like when he had Tracy Brooks with him and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Him being basically the bully of the group.
Yep.
Picking on EY and shit.
F5 already. Great. And he can talk, and he has great matches, and it's... But when you have that many guys on the roster and you just don't know what to do with them...
See, and I honestly think Bobby Roode could go to AEW and not be that WWE guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
He wouldn't be tagged as the WWE guy, and I think... I would love to see him as a world champion, but I think he would get... I don't know what I'm trying to say, but he would get some kind of... respect.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of if you saw someone like Xavier Woods.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or like if a guy like Kofi got released and just went straight to AEW.
Right. There would be an appreciation and oh cool, but it would be different. It would be like, really? Why? Why do you have this guy come back
Yep.
on weeks before this, right?
Yep.
Or a week before this, instead of having him debut at the Rumble, not against Lesnar?
And
what is this going to do for him?
And you let these websites say that he's coming back. Like let the rumor be out there, but don't let like an actual website say, "Hey, John Morrison just signed again."
Right.
Well, you just ruined everything.
Yeah.
Like, what is this going to do for you?
You meant nothing before, and you mean nothing now.
2007, we're back. I am going to mark out for every elimination that man gets right there. I really, really am.
And look, holding up
Look
the
at
belt and
fucking
walking
Velcro
around.
belt. It's not even a buckle. It's not even a buckle. It's a toy belt.
Just soup belly to belly over the ropes. Bye, John Morrison. Why don't you get
Thanks
released?
for your parkour, buddy.
Yep.
The dirt sheets are coming back, and they say you suck. Johnny Mondo, or was that his name?
Johnny Mundo.
Yep.
Johnny Impact.
And Lesnar just standing there. See, now if I was WWE, I would have somebody that's not even in the Rumble just come attack him.
Finley.
And lead.
I don't know why.
But I mean,
I love
just
Finley.
like attack him and lead to him getting eliminated. And then you could use that as a feud to WrestleMania.
Cain
You know what I mean?
Velasquez.
Yes, it's just somebody that's not even in the Rumble.
Right.
Yeah.
But makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
I don't want. Oh, okay, all right, because this is a thing. I'll be down with this for a minute, because that's all it takes.
Speaking of blonde hair.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. He grew out Shelton Benjamin's gold standard hair.
Seriously. This is weird. But I'm okay with this because Lesnar's the man that fucking destroyed him and took the belt.
Yep.
Did he ever get a rematch or anything?
Nope.
See, I think that's bullshit. That is like been a gold standard legit.
And they just dropped it.
Yeah.
Totally dropped it. And this I get, like Lesnar just fucking going after Kingston and just fucking.
But is this going to be where he loses his focus?
True.
So caught up in this that someone else gets in there now. You know what I mean?
Yep. Or he just destroys the fuck out of everybody no matter what.
Oh, that was a hard one because he just carried him with it. He didn't even release him.
And he's like Taz, just like his suplexes look like they kill the person.
And Taz is literally, he's so short that he has just that low force that he can just boom, throw you so quick. You've hit the ground before you even knew you were in the air. See, like this is what I mean. Is he going to lose this kind of focus playing with him instead of just fucking him up and getting rid of him? Right?
Yeah.
Oh, runs him into the turnbuckle.
You just sit here, kid.
I just think it would have meant more if the title was on the line. Like him destroying people would have meant more.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, your favorite.
Rey Mysterio.
I'm a midget. I don't know. Fuck him. I hope it's not these two dildos that get rid of my man Brock.
He's so. That feud was horrible.
Stupid.
And touting him as an underdog. And,
You're not an underdog when you've been a world heavyweight champion twice.
Yep. Seriously, they have him wearing
Batman.
Yes.
What am I, a road sign?
Ray, that's the only good thing you've ever done.
Ray, I'm a road sign Mysterio.
He's an aardvark too.
Oh, look at him doubling up, just shoving them both into the corner. Oh, short arm clothesline on both of them.
This is what I still defend it. Lesnar, to me, is the most legitimate guy in this entire sport.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why it made sense that he beat Taker. Because for so many years, they've always said Taker's the best pure striker. So you built up that idea that, oh, he's got like an MMA.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Something to him. So to have him and Lesnar, it just made sense. They have such rich history. And as shocked as I was, because I remember just the air leaving the room when that happened, it makes sense.
It does. It does.
And then to have 2 years later Roman Reigns do it.
Yep. And that...
It's like if you're not going to have CM Punk, who is the best in the world, quote unquote, beat The Undertaker, right?
Yep.
But you're going to have Roman Reigns. Like, it doesn't make sense.
We were talking about that the other day. About CM Punk should have been the one.
I'm not saying he should have been. I mean, yeah, I get.
You could see what if it happened, why or where it was coming from. Oh, here we go.
But I knew when he lost to The Rock, he wasn't going to beat The Undertaker. Like,
right.
You know.
Yep. CM Punk Undertaker should have been for the title.
Yep. The whole John Cena feud did not need that at all.
Right, because think about it. You're going into WrestleMania now with CM Punk as your world champion. No one's been able to beat him. Undertaker's lost at WrestleMania. There's the idea now, Undertaker may not win. And then if you had CM Punk beat him to retain the title,
that would have had a hell of a lot of impact, yeah.
For everybody.
Yep.
Come on, this is bullshit. This is black and brown on white hate crime. Bullshit.
Lesnar lives matter.
Lesnar's lives matter. Hashtag it. That's fuck this.
619.
This pay-per-view sucks. Come on, Paul, get in there and help him. You've been in a match or two and got put through a table in your jumpsuit. Get in there.
Bye! Yo, yes!
Hot
if you're not watching this, please watch it because this is fucking tremendous.
Hot dog!
Lesnar is just owning the fucking ring.
Yes. Did you see him just pick Mysterio up and gently throw him out?
And then just jumps off of Kofi Kingston's back onto Big E.
No, Big E's into Kofi.
Oh, was it into Kofi?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's alright, I'll help you through this. I'm here for you.
I'm not saying all black men look the same.
If they were Asian, we might. Because we're even built like the same. Yes.
Oh, F5 all the way over the top rope. Bye, Kofi!
He has eliminated everyone. Brock Lesnar. Who would get rid of this man? This is how I play the Royal Rumble. I always just clear house and then I wait for who's the big bad to come get me, and no one ever does. Okay,
Cesaro, I like it.
They had, if he had any fucking heat behind, not heat.
Wait, I thought he was on commentary.
Oh no, that's Thrasher. Come on now. Come on now.
Another Paul Heyman guy.
I love the European uppercuts, man. Oh, there it is. End of game. Shamus is coming next.
If Santino makes an appearance, that would actually be kind of funny. Oh,
that would be great. I'd be okay with that. Why not? I mean, you're there already. Why would
Foley
you?
did the 3 Faces of Foley in the one Rumble. So
that's right. Be your brother and your sister. That sounds Alabamian. There you go.
Just throwing the title in.
Take the title.
This is good. I like this. This is actually.
This makes John a happy fan.
And why can't you be this consistent with shit? Like, this is really entertaining and really good. Why can't you be this consistent?
I love this.
You know? Like, you're using him the way he should be used. Why can't you do that stuff all the time?
Exactly. Yeah. Why not? Have them wrestle the pay-per-views and just let them be squash matches. It's going to piss people off, but put him on the card.
And then when somebody beats him, it means so much more.
Yep. Even his matches that he loses inadvertently, like here's Shelton Benjamin.
Oh, no.
His old buddy.
Yep. His old tag team partner.
That's cool. That's cool. So, this ain't going to be just a straight, I hate you fisticuffs. There'll be a little bit of respect here, I think. That's cool with me. There it is. There it is.
Yep. Lesnar showing some love for Shelton Benjamin.
That's cool, man, because you don't see Lesnar do that forever. He's always just the straight-faced badass.
Look at that. Heyman's shaking his hand, giving him a hug. I like it. I think Lesnar's going to destroy him.
I think Benjamin should be a Heyman guy.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Obama! He is. He's going to just whip him right the fuck out of there. But this is cool.
I like that.
Got like old school outfit on.
He's going to shake his hand and right into the F5. No?
He's not letting go, though.
He's going to throw him right up into the suplex or the F5. Because he did let go.
If they do a team up, that's kind of badass, dude. Legit.
Pull him right into a clothesline or something.
No, he's too far in front of him.
Ah, right into a suplex.
I would have liked to have seen a team up,
Yeah,
though.
that would
Legit.
have been. Yep.
So
They could have been the gold standard with the belt.
So
And that's a guy that Heyman could run with when Lesnar's not
and
around.
he's credible.
Yep.
Well, not in WWE, but
So that's 10 eliminations right now. For
he
Brock.
might break the record.
Maybe. Yeah.
The record
I
is
can see
what,
that.
12?
I
think it's 14.
No, 12.
Well, don't ask me then, asshole.
I think it's 12 because of Roman Reigns.
Yeah, but
Past
I think Rollins beat that.
Did
Rollins
Rollins beat it?
I think he did.
With Kane, it's most eliminations in all of his Rumbles.
Yeah.
40.
Sami Zayn.
Are they together? Like, is that a thing?
Yeah, well, yeah. Sami
Yeah.
Zayn's like the
What the fuck is
like
that?
the
Hype
yapping
man.
dog around. You know.
What is that belt?
That's the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's the Intercontinental
It
title.
looks like a fucking toy.
Why'd they do that? Why'd they get rid of
I don't know, but it's fucking horrible. Well, this
He
is a
looks like
rematch
the-
from Japan, little Lesnar and Shinsuke Nakamura.
Honestly, I thought that was like some kind of international belt. Like, I never
That's
seen
the
that.
new design for the fucking IC title.
They should have at least kept the fucking strap white. That would be kind of nice.
Well, now they made the cruiserweight title, the strap, black.
Yeah, they've changed that, but I didn't like the purple on that anyway, so that's. And
They
now
were
they're
just doing
an
that to try to
extra.
be different.
Oh, 11!
Oh, 10.
You're good,
Oh, 10?
good at counting, Nick. You're a good counter.
Oh,
When Michael Cole's got to correct you, that's, you know.
Look at he's doing his best Rob Van Dam.
Oh, I forgot he was number 1. Shut up.
Oh, he's doing his John Cena.
I saw
rolling the
that.
shoulders off. Too easy.
Wait a minute, he's got to do the do-do-do-do.
I love it.
This has actually been really good. I like this with Lesnar just destroying everybody. Number 12. They haven't had any surprises either.
That's why Santino would be funny again, because he would just eliminate himself again.
Yep.
Oh!
I like it.
Black Panther.
That's
that.
sick.
That's
Dope.
dope.
Awesome.
That is dope.
That is fucking awesome.
Dude, it took a minute for me to recognize the
Yeah.
music. It
Yeah.
really did. Big things popping, little things stopping.
That's
I
so
love
cool.
it. That's cool.
That's great.
That's a really good surprise. I'd like to see him come back. But use his TNA music.
Yep. He'd be a better signing than fucking John Morrison, that's for sure. Somebody with
Look at
actual
Lesnar
charisma.
dancing. Yeah, oh, for real. That's
What
a
about-
veteran right there.
Yep.
The game now.
What about the...
I love that Black Panther outfit. That's
really
fucking
cool.
dope.
And it's like a throwback to his original gear too. It's not like he just did that just because of Black Panther. Like
Right.
it actually makes sense.
I wear an outfit like that. Let me just
Jason
view it
Heyman.
up.
Jason Heyman, that's cool. That's a figure I would buy, an action figure I
Yes.
would buy too, like
Yes.
him in the Black Panther looking outfit.
Get him.
That's so
That's
fucking
dope
cool.
as hell. Well, you definitely know there will be an MVP Legends figure coming out.
Oh yeah.
Or Elite, whatever the hell they call
Oh, going up F5 already. Oh,
Oh.
thanks for coming, MVP. And you're
it.
getting the
Took an
guy.
I think he took an F5 to this place, and he just took an F5 out of it.
You're getting the Godfather treatment. You're leaving really quick.
Oh,
Make
Still-
a new
still a cool
Nation
thing,
of
though.
Domination.
Yeah.
Him, Shelton Benjamin, Booker T, and Jason
Apollo
Jordan.
Crews.
Yeah, that's a better idea. Did he ever come back? Jason
I don't
Jordan?
think so, no.
He's probably retired with his dad, Kurt Angle. They're real dad and son, right? That's a real thing? You know, because I've been following Kurt Angle's career his
Oh,
entire
Keith Lee,
life,
this is cool.
but I've never heard of him having a black son.
Yeah, I like Keith Lee.
Did you
This
see the
is-
look on Brock's face?
I like this. I hope he stays in
Ooh,
for a
look at
good
this
amount.
big boy.
I hope he stays in because they've been pushing him hard on NXT. I'd love to see Dijak come out too. Dijak
cool.
would be really cool. But Lesnar dominating is just it adds a whole new dimension to this, like the Rumble match. Just complete
what does this do
domination
if
of the match.
Well, it doesn't hurt their credit because everybody's getting fucking thrown out. So even if the new guy gets thrown out, opposed to a veteran, you're not. Ooh, who's this? Ooh, did you see him? Who is this motherfucker?
He just said, "Who is this motherfucker?" That's tremendous. Whoever got that camera shot,
Thank you. But what can I say? I know my Lesnar.
Oh, he matches up really well with Lesnar.
Yeah,
That's
big boy.
really cool.
My money's on Lesnar all day, though.
Right.
Him and his blown out.
This could be a good feud. It actually could be a really good feud.
And you know Lesnar. You know from watching Lesnar's matches, the bigger someone is, the harder he goes.
Oh yeah.
Legit. He loves that shit, man. Now, if this guy gets rid of him, that's good on him. That'll really help him. But he's black, so he's probably not going to go anywhere, you know? But, hey, it's a new day.
And it's not like you can say, well, Lesnar's eliminated everybody, but he's been worn down in the process, so it does make sense that somebody eventually could do it. You know?
That's this big. If it was a little guy, I'd be like, come on.
Yeah.
But a big motherfucker, sure. I'll give it to it.
Oh, they've even got the female ref out there, too.
That was it. Oh, I'm thinking
6,
of the
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you for your contribution to the show.
Oh,
shit!
Getting some of the big boys in there.
Oh,
now.
man, someone's getting these hands.
Grab me a water.
There is a monster among these men.
And he's got a little bit of
Dave,
blood.
over behind my door. Over this way, so it's not on the floor, like right behind the door. There's a bottle of, or the package of water.
I got you. I see.
Ooh, he just kicked the shit out of Keith Lee.
Was
Did
he
he really?
over? No, he went through the ropes.
No, he didn't. He went under the ropes. Keep up, keep up. Oh, here goes Braun Strowman for his Cyclone shoulder attack.
And Keith Lee did not sell it very well at all.
I don't think he knew it was coming.
But he's limitless, so it's all right.
Oh, big clothesline by the big man, Braun Strowman. Nerds!
And the crowd's still into him too, which they've buried him, and the crowd's still into him, which is good. Oh,
Suplex
suplex!
City for the monster!
Oh! And for a big guy, he takes him well too.
Ooh,
Whoa!
Man.
Jesus.
Like, I don't think his suplexes are that rough, but people make him look that rough. Like,
and big guys just land so
Yeah.
hard to me. They're just
Oh!
like that.
like the athletic guys, you can tell that they put everything they have into
yes.
them. Yep.
Right, exactly. These big guys, you can just tell. Please, good Lord, don't break my neck. My neck ain't broken. You know who he looks like? The cop from Die Hard.
The dad from Family Matters. Yeah, I can see that. Yep.
Carl, was that his name?
Yeah, Carl. Yeah.
Carl. You best not be after my daughter, Ethel. What was it, Carl Winslow? Was that the
Yeah.
Yeah, Winslow.
Yep.
I always liked the son in that. I always thought he was cool.
Yeah. Oh, Lesnar's gonna eliminate both.
Oh, he
Oh,
almost eliminated himself.
That's 11, 12, 13.
Yep.
He just broke the record.
So are you glad we're watching this now?
Damn.
I like it. It's really good.
And I'm just so glad because I am a Lesnar fan.
Yep.
Like, this isn't just somebody I'm okay. Oh, give it
Oh.
Ricochet.
Don't.
Oh.
Don't. You liked him. You
I did.
liked
I
him.
did
You don't
like
sour
him.
on
I
him. You
did like
liked
him.
him. You stick with it. I gotta say, Ricochet looks like my good buddy T-Mac, but my good buddy T-Mac is not Puerto Rican. He is Argyle white. And T-Mac, if you're listening, buddy, I love you. Was it a backbreaker, or was he going for like
he delivered a backbreaker.
Did he though, or did he fall and they just sang that? Because it looked like he
It
fell.
looked like he fell.
It looked like he was going for a fallaway slam.
Doing the whole Rock selling the stunner with the suplex. The oversell.
But that is Austin's favorite person to take a stunner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck Austin. No, I like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't mean that. I do. I'm indecisive.
I think the ring's gonna fill up a little bit. At least a few guys.
Oh, can't wait to go.
Oh, McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre! Or if you were texting it to me, Dave, how would you text it? How would you text
Galloway.
Is that how you would text his name to me?
Yeah.
Love it. This is my time. I'm destined to win. That's him, right? Is that not him?
Yeah.
I am a Scottish cyborg. Whatever he says. Look at me. I'm heavier chested than AJ Styles.
I was the chosen one.
That's what it was, chosen one.
Yeah.
I whip my hair back. What does that do for you? Are you going to take your gloves? I was in TNA. You were in MMA.
I kind of sound like Shrek.
I went from Scottish to Irish. Oh! Fuck is that? Don't do that. Oh! Really? That's how you go and do that?
I mean, I like McIntyre eliminating him, but I don't like Ricochet being a part of it.
Low blowing.
Yeah.
Like, how does... Of course it's going to get over with the fans because they want to see Lesnar. That happen to him, right? Drew McIntyre, you didn't do anything.
No.
Ricochet, you're a babyface and you just did a heel move. And you're getting cheered. Only because it's not a fan favorite that it's happening to him. That's that inconsistency with WWE that I cannot stand. Ricochet should have pushed him into the big boot.
Yeah, the low blow is not.
That's
So
not.
So he tied Seth Rollins with 13 eliminations.
Yeah. That's now I'm not interested in this. I am, but I'm not. Like you just got that move. How do you not sell it?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Wow.
He's just like, get your fucking ass out.
Now, if Drew McIntyre goes on to win this, it would have been more credible if he got rid of Lesnar by himself.
Yeah.
But now you're running off of an assist.
Yeah.
You didn't put that 3-point up there
and
by
that-
yourself.
And that does not help Ricochet one bit.
Not in my opinion.
No, it doesn't. Because what's he going to do? Say, I helped beat Lesnar? And then people are just going to be like, well,
Kicked him in
nobody
the
fucking cares
balls.
about you anyways.
Right. And now you're going to let the jobbers just run rampant.
Yeah, Ziggler will be next. And, yep.
You know what's funny, though? I'm more interested in John Morrison than I am The Miz still. That's so weird. And my interest for John Morrison is, like, absolutely none.
Yeah. So that makes sense.
The Miz stain on the inside of your underwear.
Lesnar looks.
Lesnar should just get back in there and just fuck days up. You know what I mean? Like, just go, run it. Because even if you said the title was on the line, this would have no impact now. Like it would because it's like, oh, Lesnar just lost the belt. But it's like you didn't do anything.
Oh.
Like if Ricochet literally pushed him into the Claymore kick.
And then he got thrown out.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like, Drew, you just walked into a bar after there was a huge bar fight and you kicked the guy on the ground in the face and you said, I win.
And now having Lesnar sell this as if he was just, crushed is stupid. He should be, like you said, he should be running in there
Fuming.
him. Yep.
Fuming.
Because he caught some,
I think he's selling
punishment,
the kick to the balls more
Is he?
than anything.
Yeah.
I don't think and now it's like the pissed off. I'm trying to make sense of this. Because I give you no credit. You're not.
Like, he should be throwing chairs into the ring, going nuts like he would any other match that he lost.
Right, because you just put on the performance of your year.
Yep.
Don't let that rattle your cage. Like go
Like,
in there and Goldberg his ass.
Yeah, he's pointing at him. AJ.
Like, and just to have him walk off like that.
Yep. Makes no sense.
I tell you what, if in King Kong vs. Godzilla, if King Kong gets the shit kicked out of him and he just stands up and is like, yo, okay, and walks away, I'll be so mad. Like, I want to see a fucking throwdown, you know? You just had Brock Lesnar get rid of the biggest new guy you've had in a long time with Keith Lee. And who the fuck else was that? Braun Strowman. You got rid of him by himself, and then you just get him punked out to Ricochet and Drew McIntyre that you've been burying.
And then if McIntyre goes on to win it, you're like, well, what's he been doing? And then you have him win it. Like, I get it's a surprise, but
there's no backing to making me care.
Yeah. And you know that if he wins it, he's going to go right into a feud with Lesnar, so...
Like, if Lesnar went in there and just beat the shit out of him and didn't eliminate him, just beat the fuck out of him, and then Drew McIntyre had to persevere through that,
yep,
and then went on to win, it's like, all right, well, you just got fucking slain by Lesnar, and then you just continue the rest of the match and you won. But it just feels like this was handed to him now.
Yep.
It feels like a complete handoff. Because the Lesnar shit up to that point was so unpredictable. You didn't know I didn't think he was going to train like that.
And unless
there's so many guys.
Unless you're going to turn Ricochet heel and be like, hey, I helped you win.
Ah, Dolph Ziggler!
Oh,
this guy's a cunt. Straight fucking cunt.
Like, how can you have any pride in yourself at this point?
Right,
like,
you are the most famous male cheerleader, but yet the most fucking rejected wrestler of all time.
That's like, people like Zack Ryder. People have said, oh, well, don't you respect him for, sticking with it this long? No.
That's stupid.
I would have left a long time ago.
Right. You give someone credit for being like, well, I don't ever get used, but I'm getting paid. That's not credit.
That's drawing a paycheck.
Yes.
And that.
Where do you get credit? You're not earning it anymore.
Yeah.
Just there.
Like, I would have asked for my release, and even if he has asked for his release and they've said no, I would have breached my contract at that point and just said, I'm done.
I'd have pulled my dick out and slammed it off a desk, showing how much of a man I was, and let Vince be like, well, I've got grapefruits, but his dick is huge. Let him go. Let him go. That's how that's dominance. And these two fucking dweebs. They don't know if they're friends. They don't know if they're enemies. They don't know if they're
frenemies.
I guess that's where that term comes into, isn't it? I should have just said that. Bo Dallas.
I'm a team, B team. Go, go, go.
I'm still a believer.
Oh,
you
Machine
Carl
Gun Carl
Anderson. Coming out in a shirt. Must not have realized he was in a Rumble tonight.
Gotta get that merch plug out there,
Yes. I do kind of like that they have the club back together, though.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing with them. But.
So what the fuck are they doing with Finn Balor now?
He's just doing stuff like he's a heel on NXT.
Is he right back on NXT?
Yep. Calling himself like the face of NXT, saying he's home again.
Oh, yeah, Vince is over you.
Yep.
Why would that be odd that Styles went after Ziggler? They're enemies.
And it's the Rumble match. He should be going after everybody.
Right. He went after Carl Anderson. That's so weird. Why would he do that?
Yeah.
That's not too sweet. That's too fucking mean.
I mean, like, in the 1989 Rumble, Demolition came out 1 and 2. So should it be weird that they fought each other? Like,
yes, it is.
Yeah.
Mr. Fuji should have been like, I don't know who to manage. That's my Mr. Fuji. I haven't really worked on that one much. Ever. Chop suey. Can I say that? It's over. Game over.
You say whatever the fuck you want.
Well, in that case, I'm not going to say the things I was going to say.
Muff cabbage?
Most of it would have been vulgar.
Pussy fighting?
Not so much. Pussy fighting is good. Oh my god, because we didn't know, because it wasn't fucking spoiled. Are you kidding? Shut the fuck up, Booker T. I'm sorry if I'm disgruntled right now, because this isn't a surprise.
It's not like when Jericho came back or,
And this is
like that.
stupid, only because you didn't let the motherfucker... He was... I mean, it's great because it's Edge. Good for him. I bet this is overwhelming and epic and terrific, because it is. It's Edge. But you had him on the pre-show of SummerSlam.
Do the spear and all that shit. Yeah. Yep.
You know what I mean? So... I mean, it's dope. It is dope, because it's Edge. I'm not hating on him because who it is. It's just... He looks great, though.
Yeah.
Wow. Are you kidding me? I was 21 when he retired. Well, no, I was 22. I mean, it's great. It is.
Now, like, if he
super
had
deep.
come in as a surprise and speared Lesnar and then McIntyre
That would have
eliminated
been
him,
dope.
now that would have made sense.
Yeah,
you
that would
know?
have been cool.
But to just have it thrown away with Ricochet, yeah. Like, I mean...
He looks great. He does. He looks cool.
But, like, it was spoiled because they said he was coming back. He's like, oh, he's denying it and shit. And, yeah.
Once the rumor's out there, you know it's true.
Yep.
They should have kept it like Sting.
Now, this would be a good WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
AJ Styles and Edge. That would
Never, ever have I seen these two ever in a ring together.
That would be dope.
Pele! Pele! I was watching, I don't know, just thinking of Don West. I
loved him as an announcer.
Well, I watched a couple of random clips of him.
Oh!
That was a good one. Couple of clips of him the other day, and the one that just stands out to me is when he turned heel on Tenay.
Yeah.
And he's like, I heard there was a board meeting, and they talked crap about me, and you, my best friend, didn't stick up for me. And I just was like, Don West? Oh, my God.
Now, do you see how AJ landed?
Yeah.
He actually got injured right there.
Oh, are you doctor? I didn't.
No, actually, he did. It's all over Facebook and everything. He actually
really?
did get injured.
This is stupid.
Yep, right there. See how the
Keep pointing to it. I couldn't see where you were pointing. The guy in the blue?
all the referees are surrounding him, so yeah, he got fucked up. His shoulder really did get fucked up.
All right. Unless you're going to add to it, you're just repeating yourself.
I mean, that's a shame for him.
All right. I don't know. I feel like he's got it, but he just doesn't have it.
That's like
He's got it and doesn't know what to do with it.
Right, and no one else does either.
And, like, he's got the go-away heat. Like, people don't want to see him on TV. He
Right.
doesn't have heel heat.
Right, that's true.
You know?
Yep.
yeah, right there. He told Corbin to stay the fuck away from him.
Well, who wouldn't?
Well, at that point, then AJ, eliminate yourself. Because if you can't compete, eliminate yourself.
And there he goes.
Yep.
Well, you could tell when he was picking Edge up, he was telling him, hey, I'm hurt, throw me out.
Well, there goes my pick.
Oh, you know what would have been dope? If they fucking had Tony Chimmel announce him.
That would have been great.
Wouldn't that have been awesome?
Yep.
Yeah.
The rated R superstar.
That would have been really cool, to be honest.
Bro,
Oh,
Matt
my
Riddle.
God. Not fucking Vince. Oh, never mind. Vince Russo should be his manager. Bro. This guy doesn't wear shoes, bro. I'm all about wearing hockey hoodies, bro. I am the one true Vince of professional wrestling, bro. I quoted it. I said it. It must be true, bro.
I wish that they still had Brock in the match because I want to see Brock fucking destroy him.
I would, too. I'd like to see anybody destroy him. I do not care for him at all. I hope he gets toe fungus. The only motherfuckers that are allowed to wrestle without shoes on are Islanders. Is that fair? Can I say that?
You can say it.
Any Pacific Islanders of that nature, any Samoan heritage, you're the only barefooters that are allowed to be. He's going to break his fucking feet at one point.
Well,
It's inevitable. He's going to break his ankles.
like Rusev did.
Right.
Going over
Exactly.
the top rope.
Yep. Well, he gets so lucky he breaks both his legs like fucking, what's his name, Vicious.
He could do like what happened to poor Vince.
Tear both his quads.
Yeah.
When I watch, yes, get rid of him. Get rid of him.
Oh!
Yes!
He's like a bigger Jungle Boy.
You should have him come out on a fucking vine. Is it? Is WrestleMania on the line?
Your career is on the line.
Luke Gallows.
I'm glad that they're letting him roll with the face paint. Like he did in Japan.
They let guys do shit like that. So.
It's okay. I mean,
and it's not like they're really paying attention to him anyways.
Right. I mean, come on, Doc. Get it together.
I mean, if AJ Styles wasn't there, they wouldn't.
Yeah,
be
no, they
doing
wouldn't.
anything.
No. Exactly.
It is cool that Edge is there.
It is. It's nostalgically cool, but in the same token, you know he's not going to win.
Yeah.
I seen he went to go protect that neck.
Well, yeah, I would too. If I had they had told me that I had to retire that many
Oh,
years
there
ago,
goes King Corbin.
I don't think I would have come back, even if I got cleared.
No, right.
Sorry.
Especially after almost 10 years of not doing it.
Yep.
It's different if it's like a year. You know, your body's fresh to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do, Bob. We got to watch your twin get thrown out. See, you could have even said King Corbin earlier.
You said that.
Yeah, well, you should have. You could have said Gallows or Anderson. Can't think of any more ball fights. Stone Cold!
Eight ball
steel.
8 ball.
Yeah, you could have said that.
There you go.
You could have done that.
Oh,
Randy Orton.
Let me snake.
God.
That was a snake.
So fucking horrible. I got my sleeveless hoodie on with my tights.
I'll
And
methodically take it off and run to the ring.
I haven't been
Slow.
relevant in years.
Maybe if they haven't heard my music, they won't know I'm coming. Come on!
It's so
RK, no thanks.
like who thinks this is
RK,
these
no.
fans that are cheering this like
Children and autisms.
how is this entertaining?
That's cool.
Rated RKO with the stare
Yeah.
down.
And who did they beat to win their first tag team titles? Ric Flair and Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Now that'd be I mean
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
God, that's cool. That is sweet. Because I remember when Mike Ballard used to watch wrestling, him and I would talk about this. Because that's just his favorite.
that's cool.
That's
That's
cool, honestly. That is cool.
Doesn't make me like Orton, but
No,
it's
if
cool.
it wasn't for Edge, Randy Orton, he wouldn't even be cool. But I do like that.
Oh, here comes your favorite.
I guess, is Owens even wrestling still anymore? Was that a bad choice to put on there?
He's
Or?
wrestling. I don't know why he's not out.
He didn't have, did he have a match prior?
I
don't
remember.
If you're Roman Reigns, it doesn't matter. You're fucking getting the go-to, bud.
Yeah, you got the rocket up your ass.
God forbid if anybody gets over Roman Reigns.
See, like right now, McIntyre, you got heat with him over the last year, so run at it. You know, Ziggy's right there. You jump on him. Fucking stupid. Don't do a spear. Edge does spears, you stupid fuck.
Come, can we have Edge spear Roman Reigns? Can we?
Well, we can. I don't know if they'll fucking do it, but we can.
It doesn't even make sense that he gets fucking. He wears that. I don't know.
Stupid fucking vest.
Yeah. Because I mean, if it didn't ever hurt D'Lo Brown when he wore his, why is it gonna hurt Roman Reigns?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Of course he's gonna shrug it off. He's got a fucking vest on.
Right. He's gonna feel the impact, not the fucking pain. The force.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
My guy right here. Stun Owens. I like that.
And I've listened to people, that say, oh, well, why haven't they, given Owens a chance and all this? I'm like, they've given him plenty of chances. And like, well, it's because he looks like a regular guy. Well, I kind of want a regular looking guy to be in this too. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. And not even that. I mean, Owens is smart. He would not be just in this company just to be in the company.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's too smart. Like Sami Zayn. Well, I don't know. Actually, the last couple of years have kind of.
But he changes himself, his character.
Right, he tries to stay relevant.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't just fall to the side. Once he's there. He's in your face.
And that's like it. I've heard people say, oh well,
yeah,
you want your wrestlers to be like a guy. You don't want a guy that you could say I could take him. Like, well, yeah, I kind of do want one guy at least there that.
So let's
I
make
could
Mysterio
fight.
champ.
Yeah, exactly.
He probably could beat me up, but he's not bigger than me.
That's why. Yeah, it's like not everybody has to look like John Cena or Brock Lesnar. You need diversity of that.
That's why EY was so perfect in TNA.
Yeah,
he was the everyman.
Yep. Well, like Austin. Austin wasn't a big fucking guy.
No, he wasn't.
But because he was, he had charisma and shit. Like,
throwing out Mick Foley. What about Mick?
Yeah, Mick Foley was a regular guy.
Aleister Black.
Yep.
He's not one of my favorites ever, but I do enjoy watching his work. I do like what he does.
They used vignettes to build him up.
They did, which was cool. They did. Because he is good.
Yes.
He's very talented for being a Norwegian or whatever he is. These two would get along, I think.
Yeah.
Did you see Alter Bridge? Fuck Alter Bridge!
Because the headbutt the glass.
Oh!
That's just fucking stupid.
That is stupid. You know what's crazy and not... I don't know if it's stupid, actually, but it's crazy? The fact that Ken Shamrock is back in wrestling.
Yeah.
That's just crazy to me. And he looks great.
He does.
He looks great.
Yep.
Why is WWE not being like, why didn't we get him for something? Imagine Ken Shamrock and Lesnar.
Or if you want to make Riddle, legitimate, you put him with Ken Shamrock at WrestleMania.
Right, have him be that, Dan Severn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, that'd be cool. Because I'm a huge Shamrock fan.
Yeah, he's... I've listened to where they were saying, well, he wasn't consistent, like he would no-show events and stuff. That's why they never made him champ, which I can understand that.
If
he can't be reliable.
Yeah! Samoa Joe, baby!
Joe's gonna kill you.
This Samoa
is awesome.
Joey.
So cool.
Oh, I hope he goes right after Romans and fucking dominates the fake Samoan that he is. Because it's true. Samoa Joe is a legit Samoan, and Roman Reigns is the fraud. Samoa Joe is the disgruntled nephew of The Rock.
It's in his fucking name, goddammit.
Right. That's like if I ever met Irish Pete, I would assume he's from Ireland. I don't know who Irish Pete is, but if his name had Irish in it. It's kind of like the whole in Deadpool 2, like Black Tom Cassidy, but you're not black.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, dude. Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe?
Hell yeah. Oh, he does that cannonball way too much. He's so good. He's so good on the mic.
I like his new tattoo. That he got to the dinosaur skull.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
I like that. Also, it looks like a whole T-Rex.
Yeah.
Get it, you fucking meatheads!
That would be an interesting match. That, for sure, would be really good.
You know what's crazy? Well, no, not really Samoa Joe. I picked him up in TNA, but the fact that these guys are Ring of Honor guys.
Yeah. Ring
of Honor, man. I love it.
Oh, Rollins.
Is he number 30?
Yep.
What's with that?
Oh, he's got AOP and Buddy Murphy with him now.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the Raw Messiah.
Why is Buddy? How did that happen?
I
can see AOP because they're already like a malicious, group or whatever.
I think he was like, nobody's used you, nobody's done anything with you, and I'll help you, kind of thing. I think,
Okay.
He's calling himself the Messiah. He's gathering followers. I
He's trying to do like what CM Punk
How can you
did.
have a Messiah and a modern day Maharaja in the same company? I'm just saying. Is this the battle of the gods? You know what I mean? It's just weird. Because it wasn't like, when Ric Flair was like, I'm a wrestling god, you had Dusty Rhodes over here saying, well, I'm Zeus, baby, and I got all the juice, and it's called the Dusty Juice, and I'm going to let it loose like a mother goose.
And you are turning into Dr. Seuss.
I am Dr. Seuss. Now excuse me while I go take a poos.
Oh, they just tossed Orton over the announce table. Curb stomp.
I was listening to, I think it was Booker T's podcast again, and they were talking about how Seth Rollins, it's such a good idea that he's a heel. It's like, we've seen it.
Yeah.
We've seen it. This isn't new.
He just needs the blonde streak in his hair.
Exactly. I really hope it's not Rollins or Roman.
I've been trying to hold it, but I can't.
You gotta pay?
I do.
Well,
My eyes are going to turn yellow. Like
Dave's gotta go pay. You know what? I do. I think all that's been blurry the whole time.
I don't know.
Because I think it's been focusing in where Dave's been sitting.
Probably. Well, shit.
It's alright. Just stuff we have to think about.
Yeah.
Oh, and there goes Alistair White. And KO with a stunner. Is that what he's just calling it, the stunner, huh?
Yep.
Oh! Poppycock. There you go. See what? There you go. There you go, kid. Get him. Get him, you wily. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Son of a bitch.
there goes your pick.
Yep.
Choke the
Oh,
bastard
the Kavita
out!
clutch.
Choke him out!
Come on, Samoa Joe.
Oh!
This is ridiculous. Like, where's Lesnar right now? Don't get rid of him. Don't. Are you kidding me? Samoa Joe should not get eliminated by one person. Well, it's either going to be Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, or Drew McIntyre.
Or, wait, don't forget Orton and Edge.
No, they didn't get eliminated?
No, they didn't get eliminated.
Oh, I figured they just did like the Wolves these assholes are, just destroying them. I was just telling Nick, I don't think... Let's see, let's just sit back down. Yeah, I think this has been blurry on our end for the whole time. Just because it wasn't close enough to focus in on us.
Oh, maybe.
But that's just stuff we work with and we figure out as we go.
Yeah.
So if people have a problem with blurry vision and shit, just squint your eyes and it'll negate it and it'll turn it back clear. I'm a doctor.
Dr. Ace?
Dr. Ace. And I do make house calls, ladies. Mm-hmm.
He'll check your ace hole.
Oh, check your ace hole, all right? You dirty little ace hole. What are we talking about? What did you say?
Whoa.
Oh, they got clear right there.
Yeah. I think it's auto-focusing. Like,
if people don't like our show, don't watch or listen.
Oh.
But if you love it, keep watching and keep listening because we gonna be crazy.
Oh, shit.
I'm the shield. We're the shield, man.
Even though I just beat you up, motherfucker, we go, you and me.
I got a black glove. You can trust me. I'm all good.
We could be like Tiger Woods and his daddy.
Do you trust me?
I wouldn't.
Come on, he's the Raw Messiah. Oh.
Roman Reigns was the only one out of the Shield that didn't turn heel.
That should have.
Right.
Oh my God! He called it a power slam.
I think
He didn't call it a scoop slam.
Tostito Scoop Slam. I'm Drew McIntyre. Get out of my swamp.
I'll give you a Claymore kick.
Here you go.
Bye, Seth.
Get your ass out of my ring.
Oh my God.
I like the edges in there this late, though. That's cool. See, he was really the only, other than MVP, Really, the only.
Why wouldn't you have Santino?
Yeah. It makes sense. It really does.
You see all my tattoos I've got, Edge? I'm almost as cool as you. You're not that fucking cool, man. What did you say to me?
Edge, your wife sucks on commentary.
You motherfucker!
She got ketchup hair.
Ketchup head. Hashtag ketchup head. Get off of him, he's hurt! He's been hurt for 9 years! He's my friend! My dad's a cowboy!
You were a goddamn cast!
You know, speaking of the RKO, how cool is it that DDP's back?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Pretty badass.
Well, you can use Randy Orton. I could. That's my finisher.
I love that. I love that WWE let the trademark on Bash at the Beach lapse and fucking AEW use that.
Why not?
Yeah.
It was probably a Dusty Rhodes name. He probably came up with it.
Yep.
You know, baby, we're going to the beach. We're going to have hot dogs. We're going to have hamburgers and sodas. Sodas and a cream.
Lay out your towel and just
lay out that towel, get sunbathing, because it's going to be a bash, baby. A bash at the beach.
Oh, double RKO.
Oh, that was
rated
like
RKO.
his face.
He does look badass. Like
I'm a grizzled old sex offender. I'm offended by the type of sex you're having. The rated R kind. Don't do it, Morton. Edge is so lean, his clothes don't fit. He looks like a homeless man that has a home.
looks like a 50-year-old Wes Briscoe.
Yeah. I'm whacked.
Oh, it turns on Orton. Hell yeah.
It's only going to be bad for Edge. Now he's going to go. You never lean over the ropes like that.
Maybe it'll lead to a match between those two at WrestleMania.
That'd be cool. That makes sense, too.
Yep. I hope it's not Reigns. I really hope it's not Reigns. I mean, it'd be really cool if it was Edge, but I don't see that happening.
No. I can't see Edge versus Lesnar at Mania.
Yeah. I mean, maybe Edge versus Bray Wyatt if he chose Wyatt, but,
right.
you know. Then he could bring Gangrel in and fucking do
do
some Brood action.
But I just see it being Drew.
Yeah. Because he eliminated Lesnar. Yeah.
So Ricochet will be the special referee.
It kicked Lesnar in the balls again.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh, he's going to try to spear him with the spear that Edge made famous? Oh, my God. That's like Bret Hart tapping out to the sharpshooter in Montreal. That's just crazy.
Oh! Leapfrog by Edge into it!
Yes!
Rock on.
Eliminate that bastard!
Yeah!
Oh!
Son of a
Bitch!
I almost prematured right there all over the place. He's going to go for the spear.
And a kick to the face. And Edge is...
So careful of his neck. That's the part that is hurted. Go for his legs or something. Oh, Drew McIntyre is going to get them both.
A double Claymore kind of...
Double drop kick.
Yeah.
Boom!
Get out of my ring!
And after this, I hope at the end he goes, and we ain't having waffles. Oh, and Roman Reigns will get the big boo, and then they'll expect everybody to cheer when fucking McIntyre gets rid of him. But they're not, because nobody cares. Look at him, he's Indian now.
Fuck you, Roman. And
Oh,
your
I gotta hit
goddamn
my
stupid
Superman
Superman punch. That everybody should see coming every time you do it.
At least fucking Strowman has a Superman tattoo. You know?
Yep.
But they get rid of the tattoo in the games.
Well, yeah, because they don't want to pay the likeness. Oh, Claymore! Bye-bye, Roman.
Bye-bye, bitch.
And Drew McIntyre's your winner.
I'm going to WrestleMania.
You know, if he wins the champion, no, he's not. Yes, he is. He'd be the first Scottish-born.
Yeah. Yep. Sheamus wasn't even in it. That's a shame.
That's a Sheamus. Waka waka.
I mean, I liked this Rumble. I enjoyed it.
I liked all of it up until Lesnar got taken out. And then all of it was just poopy right in your asshole. Drizzling shits. The kind that are in 2 Girls, 1 Cup videos.
Yeah, the Ricochet thing just soured the fuck
That was
out of
stupid.
Yeah.
That was retardedly stupid.
Like, if Undertaker had been in it and given him a low blow, he has a history of that. But for a babyface like Ricochet to do it, yeah. Or Mysterio to do it because, you know,
He's a
Lesnar beat up Mysterio's kid, too. You know what
It's
I mean?
Eddie Guerrero's son.
Oh, there it is.
How do you... That's not even like you did it. Like, that was a butchered sentence.
But I like how Ricochet got eliminated. Like, get the fuck out of my ring.
No. Well, this is the ongoing thing for Roman Reigns' career. He's always going to be that last guy in the fucking Rumble. So it's either he's going to win it or you're just excited he got thrown out.
Yeah. Like Big Show, he
That's
comes
the
in
gimmick.
like really late, and then you know he's going out anyways.
Yep.
From 3-man band to the Royal Rumble.
A few short years ago, let's try a decade ago.
Yeah.
Over a decade ago, I never would have thought this guy would have been shit. Because he still isn't. You look like that. You've been able to wrestle for years, and finally, you had to go to shit TNA because you weren't shit.
Yeah, when it started getting horrible. Yeah.
Like, good lord.
Well, folks, that brings us to the end of the Male Royal Rumble.
What was that? Holy shit!
That was my announcer voice.
It sounded like Kermit the Frog.
It's like Tony Chimmel on fucking helium.
I tried something different. Hey, you never know what sticks unless you throw a bunch of shit at the wall and see what sticks.
Well, that stuck.
I don't know if that one really is a thing. But
that was the men's Rumble. It was interesting until Lesnar fucking got the shit not kicked out of him because it was fucking lame.
Oh, that was a little upsetting.
Yeah, and if he feuds with Ricochet, that's fucking retarded too. Just Drew.
Drew Carey. Hey, he was in the Rumble.
Why do we invite him?
I feel bad. It's a tax write-off once we start getting paid.
Oh, all right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this was the Royal Rumble 33 of 2020. The men's Royal Rumble was won by Drew McIntyre, and the women's Royal Rumble was won by who?
Charlotte fucking Flair.
Ugh.
So, not the greatest winners of the Royal Rumble, but...
Lesnar beating up everybody was cool.
And we had fun doing this.
This was actually one of the watch-alongs that have actually been fun.
Wow, way to just degrade our show.
Oh.
Well, that's a thing. You know, we put out a lot of good things, but all of them are shit.
I didn't say that.
You didn't say it, but I just...
He interpreted it, people.
I did. That I did.
Nick, you got anything to add? Nope. Good. All right.
So does this wrap us up? Or,
Yeah.
You're the host. You throw around
Nope.
however.
That's Kid Nicholas. This right here is my co-host as always. he is an ace-hole. He doesn't need more cowbell.
If you don't like the cowbell, go. Because cowbell's staying.
I'm Deadly Dave. Thanks for checking out the Comic Wrestling Podcast.
I don't know what to